Hi guys, Dr. Tati here and welcome back to Doctor's Gaming and welcome to Monster of the Month D&D edition, the Curse of Strahd campaign that has been long running. I'm just double checking that all of my screens are working and that all of the things are doing the things they are supposed to be doing, because my phone was just freaking out a second ago. It looks like it's all fine right now. But yes, welcome back. Our group has or is very, very close to escaping from the Dungeons of Ravenloft. But this is a bad session for them to try and escape because it is the 13th episode, which means danger is ahead and there might be a chance that they're not going to escape. We're going to see what happens. Today we have two players taking over older characters, um, seeing if they can at least just help us get through the session, because we're having to make a lot of changes with players and people's lives changing constantly. But we have Evelyn, we have Beatrice, we have Io, and we have Roland for right now. Hopefully we will get a Teach in here soon. Teach is a fighter that is going to return for a little bit. But let's hear from the players and see what's happening.
Just.
No, Israelis don't do university. We go to the army at 18. So we
Oh,
started university at least, like, at the youngest, about, like, 25. Not 25. 20, 10, 21. We can start uni if we want to.
that's sad. I don't know what I came into, but that's sad.
I did army service for 4 years before I even
Oh no,
started learning university.
you
Because
you told me that before. Not how long,
yes,
but at least
and
you've done army
no,
work.
I'm explaining it to Art of Trolling
Aha, I see.
because he thought I was 19.
Ah,
Didn't Israel have like a bunch of no wait, didn't Egypt have like a bunch of Israeli slaves back in the Bible days?
It's Jewish slaves, and yes, it's the Passover tales. It's
Ah,
an whole thing.
you guys probably really hate Egypt then.
Egyptians? Not
Yeah.
really, because
Oh,
those
because
were
I thought
ancient
that's like a
Egyptians.
thing.
No, we did have wars with Egypt though, for completely different reasons.
Oh no, I just thought it's like a thing if like because in China like Chinese people really hate Japan.
Well, they have a good reason to hate Japan.
all right.
Real reason.
Before I get to actual trouble on YouTube here, um,
What's all these whoops?
No, it's just a real massacre.
no,
This is historic facts.
yeah, but I can still get into trouble with YouTube for certain with talking about certain things. Politics is not allowed
Oh
on
yeah.
YouTube, so and I'm already on there. So
Yep.
let's get into actual game stuff here,
Well,
and
again, it's not. Yeah. Okay,
the
I'm
two of
gonna
you,
shut up
yeah,
now.
the two of you can talk about it either on the break time or after the session, if both of you are still awake. Um, Roland, we will teach you how to do what I just did a little bit later, but it's usually hold in left click, tap right click, and then move your token where you need to by tapping right click a little bit more, and it should do what you want to do.
Look at all
Didn't
those
hear anything that
flashing.
was said. Nothing
All
did
right,
I
hold in
hear.
left click, tap right click, and then you can move your token while holding in left click.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Look at
Messed up.
all the pretty lines.
Well, you see the pretty lines, we don't see the pretty lines, we just see your thing moving.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Never mind, I did see your thing moving, and that is way too many lines. All right,
Yes. Have you seen all my pretty lines?
I did.
Okay, enough.
So, last where we left off, you were trying to escape from Castle Ravenloft. You are currently still within Castle Ravenloft, and this is episode 13 on YouTube at least, and on Twitch. So that means that danger is brewing, and we don't know what this session's going to hold. I have named this one appropriately, the Dungeons of Ravenloft, because you are currently in the Dungeons of Ravenloft. One of you have been sort of transported through a water trap into one of the cells, and we have a currently split party. Beatrice is trapped in a cell
Again.
again. Evelyn and Io have run to the south part of the dungeons, where Io had heard his father's voice yelling out, "Who's there?" And Roland and Esmeralda has run to the north, where they know that Beatrice is. Both of you have succeeded in opening the doors to these dungeons and find yourselves in the current place. You are still struggling. You'll get it right one of these days. All right, I'm going to roll a d4 over here. 1 and 2, we are going to deal with Evelyn and Io first. 3 and 4, we're going to deal with Beatrice and Esmeralda and Roland. Oh, Beatrice, Esmeralda, and Roland it is. So
I'm big dumb. I am
You are.
big dumb. I cannot comprehend this.
Yeah.
This is not.
You got it right a second ago.
Does not
I
compute.
get it
Does
right every
not
now
compute.
and then, but I don't understand how I get it right, dude. I got a smooth brain, man. I don't understand.
All right, so I need to make a correction to what I said in the previous session. There are other things in these cells with all of you, and particularly in Beatrice's cell, there is currently a corpse strung up.
Doc, can you just move our token so we can just like see it, not so we can
What do you
you
mean?
know, just so we can see this thing
You can just scroll
or
up. You can just scroll up.
You want to see what's happening in Beatrice's cell?
yeah, I can't see anything.
It's not gonna be a
I
fight.
can't...
This is a dead.
Oh no, I'm just interested to see. That's all. But if you will allow me to see, of course.
I will copy and paste the thing and put it in your room. How about that? This is what she sees in the cell right
I mean, ooh, that's weirdly tokened.
It's yeah, it's not an I can't. It's part of the premium assets. If you search premium assets for corpses, you should be able to pick it up.
My
By
bad.
the way, I
looks-
can see 120.
That looks a
in
lot
dark.
different from what I thought a corpse should look like.
Well, this one
I'm gonna...
this one is clinging to the bars currently, and is rotting. It's a male half elf dressed in leather armor. Beatrice, you'd
One
heard.
day I'll get this.
Yeah, Beatrice, you heard that Esmeralda and Roland managed to open the door to the cells over here, and they're at least not too far away from where you've teleported to. Is there anything you want to do specifically as they're rushing in? Or
I guess if there's a way to open the cell from outside, I will look through at the corpses things and see if they have something I could use. I mean, I have a crowbar, but just in case they have something else.
Yep. All right, you may make an investigation check.
I have lock and tools. I'm gonna rush in and just do that.
All right, let's have Beatrice go in first. Check through the pockets of this half. You do find treasures on him. There is a sheathed longsword and 2 belt pouches. One of them contains 5 gems or gemstones, and the other one containing a potion of some kind.
It's not diamonds, though, right?
It's
the
sadly,
gems.
no, sadly, it's not diamonds worth 100 gold pieces. It's a little less than that. That would have been amazing, right?
I guess I would keep the potion and the longsword.
Okay.
Because maybe one of us can use it.
Certainly. Yeah, Esmeralda runs in. She also tries some of these locks, and she says, "I can open this quickly if you want to, but it's going to make noise." Otherwise, she looks down at Roland, who's clearly also just on the floor doing what he's doing. Now, the water in here is 5 feet deep, so it makes it difficult to rain. The entire dungeon, in fact, is covered in water. Outside, in the hallway you were, was 2 feet deep. In these cells, it's 5 feet deep. So you're all sopping wet, clearly.
Okay. Can I try to lockpick it? I looked through my inventory. Turns out I don't actually have a thieves' tools. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just get kicked out a lot, so it gets hard for me to tell if it's you guys being patient and silent, or just me
this
getting
group-
kicked out.
This group is silent.
This group is silent.
This group is
Oh
silent.
yeah.
Which
Not
which is
because we're
great, but like I said,
dicks,
it
it's
makes
because
it
we're
hard
listening.
for me.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to know if it's because of you guys being nice or if it's because of my shitty internet connection.
Yeah, that's why we
Anyway, though.
that's why we're telling you straight up. This group is silent. I've had it before as well. I'm like, can you guys hear me? It's scary. I love it.
It's mostly because we like to listen.
Yeah.
So and don't interrupt the DM.
You can like I say, you can certainly try.
You should have it like so below your passive perception. You should see thieves tools, so you can use it there. So it doesn't matter if you have it in your equipment. I think, at least for all 20.
Yeah, for Roll20 usually
Okay.
it says.
So if you
yeah,
have
you do
it,
have
yeah,
thieves
below the
tools,
passive perception.
and you have proficiency in them. Yep, it's
There you
below your passive perception.
Am I getting assistance from Evangeline or whatever her name is?
Esmeralda would have just cast knock, so no.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda wants to
Okay.
cast knock on the
I mean,
door
she-
and make a noise for 300
19.
feet. That is not a success.
If only she would have helped.
Well,
Okay.
19. If a 19 doesn't work, I think that knock will work.
Well,
I will try
knock
with
is
a
automatic.
crowbar. I will try with a crowbar.
No, knock is automatic.
yeah, knock automatically opens. Knock is a different thing.
True enough, but instead of knocking, maybe a crowbar does less noise.
Luckily
I
you're not.
will
Luckily you're
just
not.
straight up try to punch it.
All right, so
Because I have
Beatrice
magical fist.
is going to use her crowbars. Are you giving this to Roland, or are you going to use it yourself, Beatrice?
I mean, it's better if I do it, but I don't know if it would be more difficult on my
I
side.
also have a crowbar. I have a crowbar, so I can use it to help.
Okay,
you
Roland.
get-
Yeah,
Oh.
Roland. Let me deal with her quickly. So, she might get a disadvantage here, but because the crowbar gives her advantage, it's a normal roll for her.
What if I try to help her?
What if you do it from your side, you have to roll here. Even helping her is not gonna give her extra advantage. She already gets advantage from the crowbar.
Okay then.
But if you think you're stronger than she is, go
Oh
for
no,
it.
I'm not. I was just
Oh,
thinking that I could try to help. That
That's interesting. I did not know the crowbar does that.
Yeah, there we go. Now you
Mhm.
know.
Oh, that's really interesting. Really. Huh.
Okay, let's try.
All right.
So I'm gonna take out the crowbar and try to manically open, like, move the
Mm-hmm.
the rusted
The rusted
parts away.
So yeah, like I said, these bars are tough, but they're rusted, and they have this lock section in there that you're currently all trying to work on here. Esmeralda is just holding to see whether she should cast knock. She's afraid if she casts knock, the noise that will spread throughout the castle will alert other people. That's why she's not casting it yet. So go for it. Yep, I've got a DC here.
Can I roll athletics?
Unfortunately, it
For
does say strength check.
strength,
You can
okay.
make an athletics
Mhm.
check, but the book tells me strength check.
Okay, I will do
automatically.
strength.
Yeah. Oh.
you get advantage though. Oh no,
No,
it's,
she
it's straight
doesn't.
roll,
Yeah, no, she doesn't get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roland would just straight up start punching it. Roland would just start up. He has magical fist, so they should be able to just punch a lock
Okay, give
or
me
something.
give me a second
Yeah.
so that Esmeralda can do something at least.
Mhm.
She's gonna look at the two of you and she's gonna say, all right. I see you're all panicked. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Beatrice, do I have your permission to make some noise?
I didn't want to, but we have no other choice.
These appear to be extremely difficult locks, and she points to the corpse over there. If this adventurer was as strong as you are, he might have suffered as much as the lot of you are suffering. Let the mage do her work. Are you ready?
Yes.
She's going to cast a knock on the door. And you hear this thunderous boom just going throughout the whole place. It deafens all of you. She should have probably warned you ahead of time. but she didn't. She says she just says one word, probably "open sesame," and the locks on the door just unstick. So target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object have multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. If you choose a target that is held shut for the arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes. So this spell does unlock for 10 minutes. You're all agreed, right? I can do this. Yeah. I can do this a few more times. Do not get any of us stuck in any of these cells again. I have 4 more. No, I only have 2 more that I can do of this. I've used a few spells today.
Should we look for a door around here? Maybe I have to bypass the corridor.
Perhaps. What did you think would be useful here? So you can see
if there's a door that goes to a different location. Yeah, I haven't had a full look of the map, that's why.
Yeah. You can see there is a cell here that's half open. Then there are the other cells that are not open at all. And then there's this one cell down here that had the light emanating from it earlier. And Vinyl, maybe that is true. I would agree with you. So Beatrice, I'm going to get back to you in a second. You and Roland, and I'm going to jump to Evelyn and Io here.
By the way, if you hear creaking, it's fine. It's just me drinking from a plastic bottle.
Okay, that makes sense. It was a weird sound. So Io, you had forced open the door here. You heard your father's voice saying, "Who's there?" You can, when you got closer to the cell, you can see he is sort of freezing from the cold of the water here, and he's covered in water, and his teeth is chattering, and he's not delusional or anything, but he is very, very surprised to see you, obviously. And he's like, "Io, my son, how did you get here? Why are you here?"
We are looking for a way out, actually. Well, we were invited to have dinner with Strahd. I think
that
I don't
was foolish.
Remember. Why are you here?
I don't think you would remember why I'm here. I was banished. Oh, sorry. You were banished before I was sent here. Emil betrayed me. And I was duped by some other creatures, chased away from the den. Your mother must be so concerned. You know
Well,
that.
Emil.
You know that. So yeah, he's also got a thing to say, but you can say it first, unless you want to stop and listen to what he says.
No, I'll wait.
Yeah, you see his face sort of just drops at even his own mention of Emil. No, he is Emil. I'm talking about. I'm getting people confused here. He's Emil. This Kirill. He'll say Kirill.
Kirill, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Kirill.
He's dead. As like Avril just like pointed at me like he's dead.
I see. Well, that is interesting news. I guess that makes me the current leader.
Well, not while you're in here, no.
Well, then open up the door and let me out.
Okay, I'll try. It seems a little difficult from out here.
And you think it's very easy coming from in here? I've been stuck here for almost 4 years. Come on, open up.
Yeah, shooting an arrow through the lock is not an option, right?
No. I can.
Doesn't have a strength.
I think
I can.
Let Aya try here.
I can pick the lock.
Alright.
I'll try to pick the lock.
Emil is gonna stand
Before...
back.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, he's got he's got thieves tools.
I'm proficient as well.
Ooh, you're proficient as well. Nice.
Ooh.
Well, at least you remember that you have thieves tools instead of me. For context, Roland, I tried to punch a lock like 3 rounds until I discovered that Roland had thieves' tools.
Alright, let's go for it. Oh, yes, I see your time outside has really improved. So you're telling me you have married this half here, and you have lost all of your skills. Is that it?
No. This one is
Eva's trying to
strange.
hold herself from not laughing.
This elf is very strange.
I see that. Yes, she's a dusk elf. Why do you
She's
ever
not
trust
my
her?
type.
I see. And
Ooh.
what is your type then? Because clearly the pack was not your type. You still said that through chittering teeth. Ah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not interested in anything like that at the moment. Well, we'll see in the future. Anything could happen, right?
Yes.
But first, let's try to get this lock open. I have not a crowbar.
You have not a crowbar. It's probably at this point you can hear those coming from the north side. This large sound. So it's an audible. Yeah, when you cast a spell, a loud
I
knock.
do?
Yeah,
It's the Monster Hunter's equipment.
Really? It's like, well, apparently I have a crowbar.
just suddenly
So it's
like
I think,
like game mechanics just go. Whoop, dee, 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 dee.
well, so it's like, no, it's like one where it's like, oh, I had this thing all along, stashed it in my inventories, and so I was just gonna need this, as she like pulls out the crowbar.
Great, yeah. Thank you.
Are
I'll
you sure
take
you
it
do not
from her
wish
and
to
try.
marry her? She seems to be your type, apparently.
You're embarrassing me in front of my friend, father, please.
That is my job. Now get me out of here, boy.
It's what fathers do.
That's what fathers do. wish-
Okay, yeah, I'll try.
Mhm.
I'll try to use the crowbar.
All right, you
open it.
have advantage in your strength check because you're on this side of the bars.
The art
Okay.
of fathering.
The art of fathering.
Come
101.
on.
Embarrassed.
Oh, nope. These bars are really tough bars. They appear to be made specifically to keep people in. And also, of course, if you don't have spellcasters that like Esmeralda, you try and deplete those spellcasters before they end up in here, as is the case with this drowning man over here, K75F. Let me see. Is this the correct one? So
I'll look at Evelyn and say, perhaps I should burn it.
have you gone? What?
You're the expert in this situation.
Hold on, let me check my spells. Give me a
You don't know?
moment.
Yeah, I don't think you have that spell. Luckily, I think Evelyn
I
used
don't
those
have-
spells.
I can cast fireball. I
Oh
have one.
crap! Oh crap!
It's like, wouldn't that be overkill? I think so. Like, I can't open a fireball.
I can do it.
I can do. I see you are rash as always.
I can't open this gate. We need someone
Wait,
with magical
Rahaidan's
strength.
keys. Maybe that's perhaps one of them. Who has Rahaidan's keys, by the way?
Who has Rahaidan's keys? That is a good question. I'm gonna have to put that up to you guys. Who searched his
I'm
body?
going to say me.
Okay,
I
so
think no.
I wasn't here. No, you were here when Rahaidan was killed. That was last.
Yeah. I think Beatrice looted him.
I think it was you, Aya, though, first that you said I want to look through his pockets because otherwise I didn't have any notes about the things he has.
Exactly. Who got the notes? Because the notes was what you found.
I was
in
the
him.
one who looked through them. I
Ah,
was the one who looked through his bodies.
Then
But I
you
would
have
give
it.
everything to Beatrice. But I would give my things to Beatrice.
so
Beatrice has it.
Beatrice has it.
Well,
This is awkward. It reminds me of the time when you were a little cub, and you tried to chew yourself through little bars. Wasn't that a little funny? Well,
I'm gonna, out of frustration, try again.
All right.
Before he finishes talking, just like jam it in there.
Yeah, he was gonna tell a very embarrassing story.
Enough about the past, father. Please, let's just get
Guys,
you out
I'm
of
getting the
here.
hang of it.
I haven't
Getting
seen
the
you.
hang of it.
I haven't seen you in almost 10 years. Is this how you react?
Oh Jesus! No, let's go find the others. We'll be right back. Just wait here.
Right. He looks around at his cell. I guess I'll just hang around here. Why not?
Okay, good. Yeah, just wait, please.
Nice. All right, let's go to the
Yeah.
others while you walk. You can
I
walk
think
yourself
that
to.
just Apple just added. Well, as long as family reunions go, it's better than mine was.
I don't remember yours.
Does your father speak through your head as a ghost?
No, he speaks through my head like a normal living person.
Who are you calling normal, boy? You ain't normal, and I ain't normal either.
You know what? Never mind. This is not as best as a family reunion as I thought it was.
So you can put yourself to those doors over there. Then we'll discuss further. You recall there are traps outside that would put you into a cell
Yeah,
if you didn't
we'll just walk
step carefully.
around those straps.
You don't know where they are. That's the problem. You unlocked one of them, so you can wait right there, and I'm gonna just get to Beatrice, Esmeralda, and Roland quickly.
Okay, I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
All right. Roland, Beatrice, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda, do you
scan
have
for
a
you?
way to find? Can you detect magic so we can avoid these weird things that teleport me? Because I'm apparently so heavy.
She's going to say, unfortunately, I am not that. I want to say well endowed, but that sounds incorrect. It sounds like something that my that 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 my master would say. No, unfortunately, I do not have that ability or that prepared for today. If I had a long
Well,
rest,
I
yes.
think. I mean, I could do a long jump if we want to get to the other side of the room. I guess I would have less chances to get into these weird teleportation things. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I could also throw a couple darts, see if those trigger the traps. Then we could just keep in mind where the traps are, if you want.
The thing is, it appears that she was the one that set it off. We moved through most of it quite effectively, if there were any. We did sort of go a strange route. Did you want to search for that secret door, or you think we should just?
I mean, since we're here, I would look to see if one of these cells is connecting or one part of the wall connecting to the other side.
All right, I'll assist you.
But-
How about that?
Sounds good.
All right, where would you like to go?
Investigation, I guess.
But you'll
I
have
guess
to
I would
tell me
go,
specifically which door, which
yeah.
wall, which place. Yeah.
I guess it would have to be like, so if it's only cells on the left side, I would have to go inside the one that I could enter.
Yeah.
And you said there's only one?
Yeah, there's only this one here. Yep, the one that you were next to.
So all over the place it's cells, like
Yep.
on every wall.
So there's a cell here, there's a cell here, there's a cell here, there's a cell here, there's a cell. There are 8 cells in. Oh wait, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 cells in total. Yeah.
Okay, I'll check out the open one, but I will also pass the keys to Roland in case he can unlock the other things, if he notices anything first. So Roland, can you have a look and see if there's anything like a secret door somewhere on a wall?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
There you have
Here,
your cells.
take the keys.
Okay, so take the key. I'm gonna see if I can use it to open any of the cells.
All
See if I can use it to open this cell.
Can I see him from my position?
Yeah, the two of you can. If you can see him on your token, you can see Roland. Or you can all hear each other splashing through this place.
Hey, Roland. Do you still have the keys that Rahidan had?
Yeah.
Rahidan, which whatever we call him.
My father is locked in a cell over here.
Just use the samurai name, Raiden.
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 Yeah, his name is too anime not to use that. Or at least anime is
Beatrice
kind
Beatrice wants me to go and check out these cells. Would you mind giving me a minute to check them out? See if there's anything inside of them?
Okay, I guess we'll wait patiently while my father starves to death in this cage here.
Okay. He's gonna continue looking through the cages.
you hear her father screaming, "Hey, any luck out there, boy?"
We're just waiting. Just be patient, please.
I have.
You've been here for 4 years. What's 5 more minutes?
I see. I see your points. I wish I hadn't turned you when I
Uh,
turned you. Clearly, being what you are.
I was born this way.
That is also true. You were a
Was born
stubborn
this
boy.
way.
Even before you became a werewolf, you were a stubborn boy. Beatrice, entering into the cell here, you see yeah, the rusted door to the cell hangs open slightly, and scattered all over this floor are just coins everywhere. Picking up a few coins, you see they are platinum pieces. A rough estimation about here is 300 platinum pieces. Looking around the walls and things, you don't really see anything linked to what could be an exit out of this cell, at least. But there are a hell of a lot of platinum pieces. You can
Okay,
literally.
I guess I'll pocket some
Mhm.
to share with the group later.
Yeah, it says here a character can scoop up 100 coins every minute. So yeah, you can scoop up 100 platinum pieces if you spend a minute there.
Okay, I'll do that, and I'll go back to Roland. Yeah, let's just go to his father. I just have to do some weird gymnastics, I think, to get out of the corridor.
Yeah. Roland, you try the keys on this first elevator. It does not open. Those appear
Okay.
to
Before
not
she
be
would
the
have
keys.
come here, I would have tried both of these doors before
Yep.
she got here. Probably.
So yes,
So does it work on and?
sorry, let me just see this door here. Let me see what you
Mhm.
see. Okay, this one appears to be empty on the left hand side, and the one on the right hand side is still emanating that light coming from the ground. With your passive perception, you can see it's some kind of weapon that's emanating this light.
Can I investigate or do a perception check to get a better look on what type of weapon it is?
Sure.
Which one? What would
Perception.
it
It can't be investigation because you're not in the room. It appears to be a bow of some kind.
be?
Wait,
There's a
what?
bow
Did
in
I
here.
hear bow?
I said bow,
There's
yes.
a bow in here.
You heard bow.
Yeah.
I literally, when I said bow, I made this face to my camera, waiting for your reaction, Evelyn.
Okay,
Beatrice
I'm
is like,
interested, but
Hey, Beatrice, you want the bow? Should I get the bow or should I go to Roland's father?
I
Or
mean,
Roland's
Evelyn
father?
needs
Iron's
one.
father.
I'm just like...
I have a longsword too, by the way, whoever needs it.
Esmeralda is
By
going
By the
to.
way,
Yeah, Esmeralda is going to look at you, Beatrice. Am I seriously about to open a cell door that has a weapon inside? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
I can
I'll
use the
lockpick it.
crowbar now. Is it
I
locked?
can lockpick it too.
Oh yeah, all of these doors are locked.
by the way,
And
are
the
we like
the key didn't work,
are
right?
we in this room or is this a conversation we're not a part of?
You are yelling at each other from across the way here
Oh.
because you're trying to avoid this
yeah,
hallway.
because
Yeah.
can I just like walk up the walls like using acrobatics?
Roland was able to do this. You cannot. These walls are slick with wetness.
I mean, I don't wear anything. I also am armorless.
Might I remind you
Technically.
that you have a magical boots?
Oh yes, right. It's like, oh, okay, jump, as they say in anime, jump,
Jumpu, yeah.
jump.
Damn it.
Wow.
I have the boots, springing or something. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Jumping and springing.
jumping and striding. And luckily
so
few of
be-
these walls are high enough for you not to hit your head. Otherwise, I would have
As he
said.
jumps,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say it's like, oh, you jump, boink.
I'll just like shout afterwards, like I'll just wait here.
I'm
Hello.
on my way, dear werewolf boy. I'm on my way. Hello, I'm Esmeralda. Have we met before? Yes, we have. Yes.
Yes, we have met.
Now, how are we gonna get across from each other or to each other here?
Uh,
We know this section here is safe.
Um. Well,
I'll take one step forward.
Well,
Make me nothing happens.
make and nothing happens.
No, make
Okay, you
nothing
can
Um,
happens.
come this way. It seems safe.
I see. All right.
Well, technically, I can always pull out another ladder. Oh no, I used up all my ladder.
You
My
use both your letters. Yes.
yes. Well, they were used for the advancement of science.
Exactly. All right. Yeah, Beatrice and Roland, go for it.
So Evelyn has a crowbar too, Roland. Maybe I should go jump across and help Io with my crowbar and see if we can get his father out.
I mean, I could also try to lockpick things. Yeah.
Whatever you wish.
Is something wrong with your throat, Roland, or is it just a new voice?
It's the new voice.
hmm
I'm sorry, I had to make fun of the Batman voice.
You spoke to him yesterday, so you know this is his new voice.
I did not know this part. I think that I missed that part.
He's in here.
I see. And you're okay with a little bit of noise?
I mean, I'll just
I
cover my
mean-
ears.
I think it's still going to hurt you. Your
I'll
ears are
stand
highly
here.
sensitive, you know. She's just gonna chuckle underneath her breath, and she's gonna tell your father, "Hi, I'm Esmeralda. I am here to rescue you today." You see Emil looking to you, Io, and he says, "Ah, I see a human. Is that the way you go these days?"
Technically, we're both humans.
Technically, yes, we're both humans, sure. And up to a certain point, we're all turned and made into a pack of, well, a pack of strong people, yes. He
But
says,
no.
"Oh, all right." I imagine the Harry Potter just Bombarda Maxima thing.
Yeah, it's really loud.
It's really loud.
I'll just cover my ears.
Emil also covered his ears. Even with covering your ears, your sensitivity to smelling also sometimes goes over to hearing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But being this close to something that casts knock for 300 feet is like a full on body experience.
Okay, so I'm in a little bit of pain.
A little bit, but you're not gonna take any damage from it. At least you're just gonna be your head's gonna be spinning for a little bit. Emil is gonna come out of the cells here and give you the biggest werewolf hug he can give you, which is a bear hug, clearly.
I don't know why you're hugging me. I'm still angry at you for banishing me.
You can be angry all you want. What happened is, like you said, in the past, hey? Besides,
But
yes.
you go first.
Oh, I have to get back to your mother, it appears.
How do we get out of here?
If I knew, do you really think I would be sitting in that cell drying myself and subsisting on various scraps of things flying in here?
No, but I mean, of course you couldn't get out of the cell, but I mean, do you know how to get out of this castle?
You really think I am weak enough not to get out of that cell, boy?
Well, you're old.
I mean,
I am but a few years older than you are. When I adopted you, you lab rapscallion, you
No offense, but we just wasted a ton, and he could have just got out himself.
No, well,
I'm adopted.
I don't. What did I say? You are adopted? I apologize. No, you're not adopted. Of course not. I'm just joking.
No, but now I think I am adopted.
It's just a fatherly joke. Come, let's just get out of
It
here.
that did not sound like a joke.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm freezing cold. Do you have a jacket or something?
I think I have the coat.
You probably do have the coat because there was an extra coat
Yeah.
that Beatrice had bought.
Yeah. I'll give that to him.
Yeah,
You can
because
take this
he's
one.
literally in scraps of clothes. I'll remind you what he looks like, but he's sort
I
of.
think I also have a set of better clothes.
I see. Excellent.
Let me see.
You know that inside checks exist for a reason, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do an inside check.
Yeah. What are you inciting here? Because there were two things you were uncertain about.
About the adoption thing.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yep. I think to your ears it was you're definitely not too sure. You know a lot about the pack society and the way the pack works, but you're not too sure about the intricate little minutia of the details when young children are brought to the caves and how they are turned into werewolves. You know some of the you know what happened to you. You were brought up to the top of the cave, given a weapon, fought against several other smaller children. You survived, and then was turned into a werewolf. None of the other kids survived. You know your father is completely against that kind of mentality and wants all the children that are brought over to be turned to werewolves when they're old enough. That's his mentality. He wants a bigger
I see.
pack, where Kirill wanted a smaller pack. He wanted control over the pack. He called
see.
it, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He called it, there's a specific word for it. The strength and purity of the pack was having it smaller. But whether or not you're his true son, you have no idea.
Okay. Got it.
All right, Evelyn,
Okay.
Roland, and Beatrice.
I rolled a 21 on my lockpicking check.
So that's
Please, for the love of God.
so that's still not a DC 25, is it?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Nope, it's not a DC 25, so no.
Okay, I'm gonna try with a crowbar.
All right, go for it.
Do I have advantage because I'm
Can I
outside?
help her
Yes.
at least?
Beatrice has advantage because of the
Okay.
crowbar.
But it's strength, right?
It's a strength and DC 25 strength.
Oh, nice. So I have to get a natural 20, no pressure.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
So
close.
close.
Well, technically not really because it's
Is there a
14.
way? Is there a way like for us to use like a weapon like the long sword to cut the bow, or is it like too far inside?
The bow is.
Can I try to like?
I think you can see little sparkles. It is in the top right hand corner.
I mean, do I have mage? Wait a minute. Do I have mage hand?
I
Let's
don't
see
know.
here.
Do you have mage hand?
I do. I have mage hand. Thanks to bard spells.
There we go. Thank you, Bard spell.
Bard cantrips.
All right.
I also have true strike
Nice.
for some reason.
All right. So, is this the first time you're going to summon mage hand?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Which is basically just gonna be mini in a weird way.
Well, yes, it is in a very weird way because this hand is a lot more skeletal than Monet was ever was, and it has those floating tendrils of skin still extending downwards, and it's got this dark silvery smoke just going.
The hand isn't with me. As she like tries to pull out the bow. I guess the bow can be like moved through the bars, right?
I'm gonna ask you to make a dexterity check, but after some wangling, it can move through there. Yes.
I
You
mean,
wiggling,
let's-
wangling.
Wangling.
all right. So dexterity.
Mhm.
Natural 20. Bring me that bow.
It's as if it was this bow was made for you specifically. It's as if you had asked for this bow for weeks and end and haven't hounded me, and I had to change the stats of a lost sword that was in here to a short bow.
I mean,
Yay,
I'll
pizza's
take
here.
it.
Hello, pizza. When did you get here? Oh, 2 minutes ago.
Give me a second. I need to turn on the
My
lights.
calling.
Alright. Pizza, are you fine with just listening until we get to a possible point where you could be?
Yeah.
Hopefully we get there soon.
Meanwhile, we can make casual jokes on our characters.
Meanwhile, I will
No.
put you onto the map here so you can actually see where they are, because I'm sure it's a
Okay.
black screen.
I didn't know if you wanted me to not join the Roll20 page yet or not. So.
No, you can join, or you could have watched from the stream side. But
Man, I just feel like there's someone creepily behind me.
yeah,
Weird.
so weird. All right, Monet, I will give you the stats of this this bow a little bit later during the break.
Okay.
But for now, you can know there's a +1 bow.
All right.
But
so
has
no
a-
magic weapon, Beatrice. The combo is over.
the
Very
wombo
sad.
combo.
The wombo combo is done. Very sad. I mean, wait. Does magic weapon give a magical weapon +1 still?
Yeah.
That's what.
Every
Oh.
+1 weapon is a magic weapon.
It's a +1 weapon. Yeah, it's a +1 weapon. Weapon +1.
No, but like if you give a magic weapon +1, and you give the magic weapon spell, does that turn it into a +2 weapon?
No. Things don't stack. No, that doesn't stack.
Mm-mm.
It won't work on a magic weapon. Won't work. I think that spell specifically says it has to be a non-magic weapon. Correct, Beatrice?
Mm-hmm.
Just double check.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Beatrice's spell. Let's hear from Beatrice quickly.
Magic weapon or something else?
So it's you touch a non-magical weapon until the spell ends. That weapon becomes a magic weapon with a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls.
There we go. It does the first words it says
So
you touch a
yes,
non-magical weapon. So yes, it won't.
So there we go.
There we go.
That'd be really strong.
It would be really, really strong. All right, Io, your father is sort of very, very thankful for the coat that he's got. He's like, the smells of stale old woman. What have you been up to?
Oh, he's been doing many things. Very many
I
things.
know your
but
father's.
Yes, inform me what these very many things have been.
Father, we don't have time for this now. We need to get
Patterns.
out of this castle. It is very dangerous. This lady made so much noise to save your life.
Oh, well, I heard another bang. Was this lady as well? Oh yes, I am.
She bangs a lot.
Oh hey, I can believe you, son. I can believe you. She's clearly your type, my boy. Emil Taranesco. You guys can hear this conversation going on as these three people come out from the southern side.
I'm just like going to like have the girl talk with Beatrice. Like, he just do that with every woman he sees. Try to set up his son with them.
Yeah, he's a bit creepy, but I mean it's Barovia.
I know, but still.
This isn't the same type of creepy that there is in
I would
Barovia.
think I would think they want a werewolf too, though. I would think they would be more selective, but
That is why I'm judging my son's taste in woman.
What?
Hello. Hi. Emil is gonna.
And you can also hear us from halfway across the room. Good to know.
Yeah, we have good ears.
Yes, we do have very, very good ears, my dear. Although.
I'm gonna take one step forward.
Ah, you are. All right. And tell me what your weight is.
It's like 60.
60. Ooh. All right.
It's 66.
66 pounds, correct?
Yeah.
All
Well, it just says total weight 66.
So I have to roll this many.
And as I step on it, I'm gonna say, be careful. There are a lot of traps in the water.
All right. So I am rolling this. You are fine.
Was there any slight shift that I could maybe hear while stepping on it?
Yes,
Like,
you did.
maybe.
You did hear, and you could feel a little bit of pressure under the water, but it wasn't exactly where you stepped. It was more into the center of the block of this thing here. It's as if this, you know, when you step on a stair, right, and your front foot goes lower. It's as if
Yeah.
this is covering two spots, not just one.
Okay, I'll convey that to everyone and say it doesn't seem to be triggered when I walk on them. Maybe they are pressure plates, and there needs to be a lot of pressure on them,
And
like my father is putting on me right now.
I am just interested in the fact that I have not seen you for such a long time, and I see you with very, very many beautiful women.
Yes, there are 3 of them.
And some kind
I'm
of
sorry.
strange man. Hello.
Roland is straight up glaring at this guy. He's straight up glaring at this guy.
Hello, I am Emil. Emil Taranescu. Io's father.
This is my father, but you can just ignore him.
He does. I was gonna say Roland was gonna ignore him regardless of what you said, but I guess it's just okay that he ignores him.
Yep. I think I'm pretty
okay.
sure he would be fine with it. I love.
Family flair and dramatics aside, perhaps we should leave this castle.
I
Yes.
just
Focus on that.
I just want to point out there is a nobody. Can nobody say hi in chat for me, please? Hello, nobody.
Hello, nobody.
Hello. There we go. Nice.
Oh my oh.
So which 2 plates is it? The one that I'm on and the one in front of me, right?
Yeah. I've just pointed out here is this one and that one seems to be connected.
Okay, so I'll point that out to everyone, and then I'm gonna try and walk on every block, like this.
All right, you're gonna have to
Like
do
a
this one at a
zigzag.
time, though. I have to
Okay.
tell you to do this one at a time.
Roland is also gonna be doing it on the other side, but he
Right.
will put his 20 bolts on the stairs, so his total weight will be 56.
56.
No, hold on. Actually, it'll be less than that.
All right.
Let me. It will be 48. His total weight will be 48.
All right. So let
So
me
I
do
stepped
IO.
here.
Actually, let's roll initiative for
Okay.
the two of you because that's gonna be important here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do IO first, and then I'll do you for these two that you've just stepped on. You said yours is 52, correct?
40. Me or Io?
You.
Mine is 48.
40. Yeah, IO is
Mine is
66, so his is 70, and yours is 50. That increases that to that and that. All right. So the two of you are fine, but like I say,
But do we hear anything?
you can once again hear this. So I'm gonna reveal this since you have now triggered it. But there should be a weighted trap here on both of those. So if you step on either of those two, there is a weighted trap. Yes.
By the way, I've left a bundle of arrows right here. 20 arrows right here.
Don't know what you're gonna do, how you're gonna retrieve them, but yeah, take them off of your character sheet.
Oh,
Right.
I'm not going to. I have zero need for those bow and arrows. I have got.
Yeah,
I
but
don't even
someone
think I have an arrow.
someone might need it.
I can pick them up because I have no hope
Yeah.
anyway. So
I mean,
I'll
I
do it.
can just like stuff them wherever I stuff my infinite arrows anyway. But
Right.
Yeah, I have
at
like.
least
I don't have a bow and arrow. I don't know why I have so many arrows and I don't carry a bow and arrow. It's so weird.
Yeah, I'm giving you the reason why I'm rolling every time. But yes, Beatrice is correct here. For every 10 pounds of weight on a trapdoor, there is a 5% chance that the trapdoor will open. So I have to literally do some math in my head here, which is annoying. But you at the moment are sitting at 30%.
Is that in
IO?
my inventory?
No, you're at 30%, and Roland is at 35, I think, or no, 25 or 20. So he's much lower.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the
Well,
next place then.
it's Io's turn, but I need Io to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Let me roll that.
Roll that initiative.
I
It's not in my
clicked it.
involuntary. Involuntary.
All right. Yep. All right. Let's
Involuntary.
involuntary. Do the rest of you want to roll initiative here to see what you want to do, or are we? Do you have a plan when you get to the end of this room?
I mean, me and Beatrice are too heavily down by gear or equipment to actually try our luck with the thing.
So what is the
So-
two of your plans?
Well, we're going to wait until one of them accidentally drops so we can find them.
Okay. Like I say, they can the two of the Io and Roland can warn you about this one that's already been revealed, right? So you
Mhm.
know there is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're warning. Yeah, we're
Like
warning
we
you guys
like
about
we
it.
want to like basically I want to like to wait until we're cleared and then like move through the passage.
All right, I see. Emil is going to sigh, and he's going to say, "My son, you have not learned, have you? Make yourself a little bit lighter." And he turns into a wolf.
That makes
Alright.
them lighter.
Well, he can
Yeah,
swim.
The gear is gone.
Like I thought. No, like I'm talking like the muscle mass of changing into a werewolf would actually make you heavier, wouldn't it?
Are you bringing real life into this again, my friend? So what's
Yeah,
happening?
but
Not
I
really,
think
but like
What's
why
happening-
would
What's happening here is he can swim on the surface of the water here instead of
Oh.
walking on the water.
okay, now
It's
I
5
get
feet
it.
deep. Yeah.
but the point of this is to feel where the pressure plates are.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But
then me and
Nobody.
Beatrice can pass through them
Yeah.
without like getting.
Roland.
I'm gonna take a step here.
Oh, let me actually put Mr. Face here. I don't even know what his sight is. I'll increase your sight to 120. 120. I need to check my stream because I might have broken my stream again. No, I'm good.
Also, when I meant like him changing into werewolf, I thought that what happens is his werewolf form makes him lighter. But
It's okay.
no, that's what I meant.
Roland. All right, you already moved,
Okay.
so I need to roll my D100 here.
I have 22 movement. Can I move my entire 22 movement?
No, because you're trying to figure out where the squares are. That's why we're doing this a turn at a time.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm literally going a turn at a time because the two of you are trying to figure out where this is. Io. Yep. All right. I need to roll a D100.
There's one right here.
I rolled really, really badly, but there isn't one right there. If there was one there, you would have fallen through. You suddenly just step really, really hard through the water here, and there's nothing there.
Okay, so there isn't a trap or it
There-
doesn't trigger.
No, you would have known if there was a trap here because you stepped in way too heavily and you almost fall in to water here, but nothing
Okay.
happens. So this is
Okay.
right. Yeah,
It's all good.
Brolin. So your target is 25%.
It sure is.
Sure is. Make me a perception check.
There you go. I'm gonna put that square for it being okay.
No,
Oh, never mind, you did it for me. Yay.
I'm doing these things for you.
Okay. Perception check.
Mhm.
Okay. You got it, boss man McBossington.
Oh, you call me bossy? Wow.
No. Damn it.
You don't
Oh,
know.
shit.
You don't know shit.
I don't know shit.
Oh,
Io.
Heh.
Oh, this is gonna get annoying percentages. Make a perception check. Bam,
And this is for
Can
what?
I like
So this is a perception
watch
check.
them?
So
Mhm.
I'm asking for a perception check when I roll really, really high on the percentage track here. It shows me how
Yeah,
light
yeah,
you're
yeah.
actually stepping. And I want to even, because you're stepping way too light here to be able to feel anything. So I want you to make that perception check to be able to detect other than your footsteps.
Yeah.
Can
So what I meant was like what I'm trying to determine like is
If
am I
this is good
listening
or
for
bad.
sound?
Oh no, you're listening
Am
for
I
you're feeling for things here. So it's not
feeling?
smell. Yeah,
Okay,
this is all
okay,
feeling.
okay. Got
Can
it.
I use sight to maybe try to look for it as
No.
from my position?
We established last time that even standing on them, you can't see any of this. So I'm giving you guys
All
the
right.
opportunity here to learn a lot more than what the book gives.
Yeah, of course. I'm just like trying to be useful for my position.
Yep. So yep, it's either for Io is either he's too light at the moment or he's just there is no trap there. He's not too sure. With that perception, you know there's nothing there, Roland.
Okay, cool. So I don't know about this one though, right?
So you're starting to see this next room over here. You see there are chains dangling from the ceiling. There are hooks and things. The water is getting deeper and deeper into here. So you have about to here. When you get to this point, you know that there's a lot more deeper water. And I'll give you the description of the room when you're fully in there.
Okay.
Roland. No, it's Io. Sorry, Io's next. Yep. Oh, fun. Well.
There's 1 year.
There's one here. Yep, you rolled really low. Ouch. But the thing is, what is useful here is the splash from this actually shows up in both sides. Just in front of your face, Roland, the water splashes as Io is sort of sucked in at an angle. And he's going to 75D, correct? I think so. Is that what it says on the screen over there? Yeah, 75D.
Okay, what do I see in here?
The body. You see a yeah, there appears to be a dead dwarf here. Skeletal remains of a
Ooh.
dwarf fighter. It's at the bottom of the cell. It's enclosed in rusted plate armor. And it's got a battle axe. Welcome.
I don't want to touch him.
No, I don't want to touch.
I don't want to touch him.
Right.
I'm scared if I touch him, it's gonna come to life, so I'm not gonna touch him.
If
I'll
only
just
you had,
move to the...
yeah, if only you had Beatrice. You hear?
And I'll say,
yeah.
I'm in this one, and I'll like try to put my hand outside to show, like to call someone.
Esmeralda's going to sigh. Yes, I'm coming. I'm a coming. Was that
We could also
informative?
Wait, let's try at least with a crowbar because at one point you will not have any spells left.
Oh yes, this will be my final spell that I'll be using. So please.
Let me try.
All right, go for it, Beatrice.
So he's in the south.
Yeah, you see her walking across the way.
I would jump, I think, because I can do like if I have 10 feet of movement before, I can do 20 feet.
You can move through
But
here.
you know,
Right here
it's
is
clear.
Yeah,
right
you know
here
these.
is safe.
Yeah,
you know
these
right
two
here
are
is
safe here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
While you do that though, Roland will suggest I could also try to lockpick it, you know.
Let's try with
Just
the
a
crowbar
suggestion.
first, and then I'm gonna let you know. So crowbar.
Strength check, please.
No, what the fuck?
Wow.
Just your hand literally slips, and the crowbar just goes. It's as if, I don't know, it was made of flesh or something. So how did you walk there, by the way?
Is there?
Roland?
Nope, sorry.
Yeah, you didn't know about
Is
this one or this
there?
one. Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and check this one. Then.
Oh, I had a brilliant idea right now. Why don't I just go each tile with Mage Hand and apply pressure using that?
because that's not 10 pounds. It's not gonna change anything.
I mean, doesn't it activate eventually?
Nope.
It's 10 pounds. It
It
needs to be
escalates.
above a certain
Yeah,
percent.
it needs to be above a certain percentage of pounds. Mage hand is not above that. That's why Beatrice fell through. She was too heavy for the pressure plates, pressure traps.
Okay. I was just, ooh, mage hand. I can use this.
All right, Roland, you can see that one is perfectly fine.
Okay, so I know that these two are perfectly fine. I think that's enough. I don't think I need to figure out every single one of them.
Yeah, yeah,
As long as I know
I
our
think
path.
this is more
So
than
I'm
enough
gonna-
for you guys to be able to travel through here safely. I think too.
So I will get over here, and then I will try to do an acrobatics jump to this wall,
Mm-hmm.
so then I can get over here.
All right, acrobatics check for me, please. Because yeah, this one has not been activated yet, so you know it's there, but it hasn't been activated.
25.
That will do. Monks and their craziness. So again, Evelyn, I'm allowing the monk to do this because he's a bloody monk. Monks.
Super athletic boy.
Yeah. I don't. Can you do this kind of acrobatics, Evelyn?
I mean, I have 8. So yes.
All right, go for it.
Yes,
Try
I
it.
do. I have the same modifier as him.
Also, I need to remind you, this is 5 feet deep, this water. Need I remind you that
Oh,
you have
I have
boots of
22
striding.
movement.
Yeah, you have boots
Oh,
of...
yes. I can also just use the boots.
Okay, as I get here, I'm gonna ask if
But
anybody wants to help me.
Who to help you?
If anybody wants to help me with the lock.
You get with lockpicking tools. Well, the person that can help you with lockpicking tools is in the cell at the moment.
Okay. So nobody? Okay.
No one have so we can't help you because we don't have proficiency. If no one's got proficiency in it, they can't help you with that skill. That's the problem here.
No, I was just making sure. So nobody. I was just clarifying.
Yep. Esmeralda definitely doesn't.
Damn. Unfortunate. I keep rolling so low. I don't think I've rolled higher than 13.
It was worth a try at least. Esmeralda will say it was worth a try at least. All right. Wolfmen or wolf people, are you ready?
I'll try my best.
Emil is sort of in wolf form here, just waiting. I guess he's doing the dog trick with his hands just over his ears. She also turns to the rest of you. Please keep your ears closed. This is gonna be loud. Whatever is, if there was anything dangerous in this castle, they are surely alerted right now. We need to get out of here quickly after this one. Final knock. That is her final knock spell she has available. But the door is open for the next 10 minutes.
I'll leave within that 10 minutes out of that cell.
All right, excellent.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
I think I'm gonna spend
Yeah.
the next 8 minutes just sitting there. Then the next 2 minutes eating something.
If you didn't leave, she would have clearly just sighed and pulled you out immediately. And we're like, "Ben, come on, come on, come on. We haven't got all day." All right.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you are aware that this one here has not been set off in the center.
Oh, everyone's here. Who's this guy?
He's not there. That's
Ah.
nobody. Nobody's there. We're gonna
Absolutely nobody.
absolutely
Nobody.
nobody.
To be seen.
Nobody to be
You
seen
see
at all.
nothing.
You see nothing.
So I'll slide against the wall past here.
I will allow. So, because you know that this trap here, right, is only triggered when you're stepping in the middle, I will allow for it that you can, Beatrice, you can also do that, is slide your body through the edge here. Avoiding the
I
stepping
was
in the
gonna
center.
do a cool thing, but I think it'll probably be easier to just do that.
Are you
Yeah.
agreed? You agreed to that, Beatrice? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move diagonally, essentially. It's keeping your body as close as possible to the wall here, and just shimmying, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. We're following Roland's lead here because Roland is currently in the lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm also gonna go on the up against the wall here as well.
All right, how
Here
are the
as
rest
well.
of the people gonna do it?
I'll
Okay,
try to get
cool.
like it's water's probably a little too deep.
Yeah, so
Mm.
so after the trap was set off, the water returned back to normal, and the splashing had disappeared, and it just was like a quiet little. It returns to normal flowing water in here.
I
Mm.
guess I'll try to jump it.
Sure, I'll allow for an acrobatics check then. Roland, you can go first.
Okay.
Monk face, man.
More jumping wall to wall, and then landing, doing a somersault.
Can I just use my boots to give me momentum to somersault to give us a little bit more distance to jump the rest of the way?
Yeah, you're next. You can go when you need to go. I'm just moving the
So
pieces here. So
or at
move.
least to allow myself to become a monk with using those boots combined with acrobatics.
I guess so. The boots aren't
Well,
boots of wall
there you
climbing.
go.
Yeah, where are you
Take
moving
your
to?
monk and suck it.
Since when? Wait, since when was this a competition?
I know it was just funny because I got a bit higher.
All right, so where are you moving to?
So yeah, where Roland landed, I can't see because of the thing.
Well,
So
then move your
there,
no, 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 no,
like
no, no, no,
here,
no, 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 no,
there.
no, my friend. You are going that. You're jumping in that direction, right? So you wanted to jump here.
Right. No, that's not the point. I was supposed to go over there and start jumping
Yeah. So, but that you didn't move yourself, so that's why I didn't know what you were doing.
because it's safe, and then jump.
And explain it
Not,
to me.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna be able to run on walls. So yeah, that's why I feel like I should be able to do this, because soon enough I'm gonna be able to just run on walls.
There we go, Evelyn. Are you happy? All right, Beatrice.
Okay, so you said that I can go
But can you
there.
guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We can now.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Yeah, you can move through there, Beatrice. Fine. Esmeralda
Okay.
will do the same.
So I will
And
move as long as they say that it's fine in the front. I think for the last part, I have a grappling hook.
Ooh.
So what I would try to do is I would like stick it on the wall and try to use it to lift my feet so that I can, swim through the last part.
All right, excellent.
And I won't have to touch the thing,
Right.
the floor.
So while we do that, I'm going to give you the description of the room. But yeah, make me
wait,
a
is this a
strength check.
throne room?
I have to do what? Strength.
A strength or acrobatics or athletics, I think.
Looks like it.
All right, so K76. Whew. Slippery, slippery, slippery wall. Actually, let me give you advantage because Esmeralda is behind you, helping you. Oh, you can see through Roland's. Okay, that's nice. All right, then I don't need to. Why do you have control of Roland's?
Because you put it available for both of us.
Oh, right, because you had the choice, right? Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, look at that athletics.
Nice. Beatrice shows off a little bit as well. All right.
What does Beatrice do with her nat 20?
Yeah, what do you do with your nat 20, Beatrice? How do you get over this section of the wall with your climbing gear?
I think I stick this grappling hook like so deep inside out of rage that I break part of like
The wall.
stone a bit,
Yeah.
and I just take it with me and I jump on the other side.
Yeah, excellent. You now have a part of Castle Ravenloft's bedrock wall, because this is literally the bedrock of the castle. This is below, far below the surface of the wall here. Right, so you're gonna end up in that
Roland holds up a 10 out of 10 sign.
10 out of 10 sign. Alright, so dark, low shapes thrust up out of the still brackish water that fills this 50-foot square room, the ceiling of which is festooned with hanging chains that look like thick black web strands. A balcony set into the north wall overlooks the room and has two large thrones atop it, with a red velvet curtain behind them. I won't share with you the picture just yet. But as Evelyn suggested, this appears to be some kind of strange throne room deep into the basement. Esmeralda is going to say if someone could perhaps throw a rope over
I'll
and
throw a
just
rope over.
pull me. Yeah, okay. She's gonna tie the rope around her waist, and she's gonna try and stay above water using an acrobatics check, like do a backstroke or something.
Will this give her advantage or? Oh, nah, I guess she doesn't need it.
She doesn't really need it. I'm gonna have to roll for her, unfortunately, because that's not a really good roll. If we knew the other things was 26. Imagine this. This is not a good roll.
Yeah, at least a little bit lighter because of the.
Because of the buoyancy
rope
that she's
That
causing
I'm
herself.
pulling her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's at least a little.
We are holding her though with the rope.
True. That
Isn't rolling. So I guess even if
Mhm.
I don't know, it's magic though. So
It's
but
magic,
someone
yeah.
is holding her.
It's a kind of magic. All right. Yeah. So this room appears to be filled with hanging chains, cages, and things. Those who have very good dark vision can see in the corners that there are strange dark shapes in the water itself, and there are racks. By this I mean torture racks and other things just festooned all over the place. This is quite a bit of a stenchy place.
Do we? Can I try and smell like what the stench is, or
Sure, go for it.
if it's coming from somewhere specific?
Yeah, you get advantage on it, obviously. Oh, your father probably turned back to normal. He doesn't have to be a wolf anymore.
19.
19.
And do I hear anything?
Slowly dripping water. There is some kind of other. It's not surprising, but undead smell for sure in here. And I
We
say
should get out of here.
undead smell because it's not a dead smell, it's the undead smell. There is a slight difference to your nose.
Okay.
Mhm.
We should get out of here. Let's head to those curtains, I guess. Oh, is that high up?
It's a few feet up. This balcony over here, yes. I think it's 10
I'm gonna
feet up.
try and climb it.
Yeah, this is 10
Yeah,
feet
I'm gonna
above the
try to
floor.
climb it up.
Right, so the second
And
you guys move 5 feet forward, right? Just move me one
Yeah.
square.
Yeah.
There we go. The water
I also
does
take
start.
back my rope.
Oh, excellent, sure. I'll give you the rope back. The water starts broiling here and starts moving, and you can see these figures are slowly rising up. I forgot to say, but that was that's.
What? Wait, what figures?
There appears to
Undead
have been
figures.
there appears to have been bodies deep within the water here that are slowly rising out of the ground. I will share with you the picture here, or out of the ground, but out of the water.
Out of water? Okay.
Whoa. Zombies, guys.
Zombies,
You guys ready to
zombies.
fight some zombies?
Let me just share the picture.
Always
We've
ready to
been-
fight some zombies. I cast fireball. Jokes. I don't do that.
In
I mean,
water.
fireball does work
Yeah.
underwater. It does work. There's no rules
It's
against
true.
it.
It's magic.
Make me.
I'm guessing at this point.
Everyone, make me perception checks, please.
This place looks creepy as hell.
Yeah, this is not a. This is a lovely picture. This is a typical Curse of Strahd picture.
Feels like home.
The Batcave.
Pizza. I'm assuming you're fine.
Robin,
Pizza. I'm assuming
fetch
you're.
my cough syrup.
Wait, Evelyn. Pizza. I'm assuming
Yes?
you're fine with just listening for now, since we have a battle.
That's fine.
I don't have a perfect spot for you to join at the moment. I was gonna have you in the cells,
that's
but
right.
right now there's nothing I can do about it. Literally.
Yeah, that's fine.
He could be one of the zombies.
I'll just voice act the zombies.
Brains. All right, so Roland, why do I have two IOs over here? I have two perception checks for IOs. It's both the same, but it's weird. All right.
Oh, that was
know.
earlier. That was for something different.
That was for his perception, his smell check. I remember now.
Yeah.
All right. Aya, you recognize saloon garbs on these bodies of the corpses. They have the symbol of saloon, but it is the newer symbol, not the older symbol. It is the one that Beatrice has as well.
Okay.
I would say, Roland, you also recognize the symbol of saloon on these corpses. Hey, look at that, a natural 20.
Minus
Wait,
2.
They have -2? Oh, that's bad.
At least I got a natural 20.
That's not bad. That's dead up bad.
Beatrice.
For zombies, definitely.
Beatrice, you think you recognize the leading zombie here. It reminds you very, very much of the priest that sent you into the dungeons back home.
Okay.
Obviously,
Back in the old days.
obviously zombified, and obviously his skin's sort of peeling off. But yeah, you've got a bad feeling about these zombies. Roland, you're up. Oh, sorry, I should probably
going to
roll
go.
for the others. Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to this one, and I'm gonna start doing my monk shiz. I am going to use my short sword to slash at thee. Then I will follow that up with a punch to the gut.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna follow that up with an elbow strike to the front lobe.
So you're using your key points here.
No.
I straight up have bonus action to attack with my melee weapon.
Short
Yep.
sword. Okay.
So no key point used this time.
All right.
So I have done 7, 14, 20.
Did you ask if any of them hits?
Oh, actually, sorry. That's 22 hit.
All 3 of them hit. But yeah, just a reminder of how battles work. Usually you ask me, does this hit, right?
That is true.
Yeah, I know you're excited to finally use a monk, but still.
Yes.
I will always remember you have magical damage because I hate monks for that particular reason.
Okay.
This zombie is still standing, but
Guys, I'm just gonna put it out there, like they're in the perfect position for a fireball.
If this does help, one of it is piercing. The other one.
Well,
if that
it's a
changes
monk,
anything.
so he has evasion. You can fireball away.
True.
Yeah, you can. I will always dodge out of the way, baby. Sorry,
But maybe
ignore the baby part. I did not say that.
I shouldn't use it.
Against zombies, yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, zombies. I mean, come on.
I'll use wall and fire instead.
I guess.
Isn't that even a higher level spell?
Yeah, it is. But I'm just joking.
Yeah, I think to him, all IOCs is just fire, fire. I'm a pyromaniac, fire. Roland, anything else you're doing?
Well, actually, no. I will move here. I'll move over here.
Remember difficult terrain because this is water.
I have 22 movement.
I'm just reminding you. Yeah, I'm reminding you and everyone else.
Yeah, I would just let me double check then. Yep, there you go. 22 movement.
All right, excellent. I don't know why my voice is going or my stomach is going strangeness. All right, Evelyn.
All right. Let's see. I can't use my bow because I didn't attune for it.
No, yeah, it requires attunement. Let me double check.
It would make sense. It does, but
no, it doesn't require attunement.
Well, it's a longbow +1, right?
Actually, no, sorry, it does require attunement.
Okay then. So longbow time. Longbow woman. Wait. Well, that's a good start.
That's it.
Does an 18 hit?
8 hits and 18 hits. Who are you hitting, by the way?
An 8? I got an 11, but it was a natural 1.
Yeah, 18 hits and 11 hits.
Really? A natural 1 still hits?
It's +10.
It's +10. See, only time a natural one does not, a natural one is a natural one. There are strange rules for natural ones, right? In this case, the natural
Yeah,
one
I
is giving
mean,
you the plus
doesn't
10.
they always fail?
No, they don't always
I'm
fail.
not saying I don't want to hit, but
Gilbert,
No, no,
yeah,
they don't always fail.
do you remember the
Huh.
rule here?
It's only with can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. That's why I'm asking
Yeah.
you.
yes,
It's
yes.
it's only with ability checks, not attack rolls.
So just ability
Isn't that
checks?
the opposite way around?
Nope.
Isn't it an ability
No.
checks? It
No,
doesn't matter, and
Death saving
Because
throws is the
because
important part here.
rogues get the ability something like their consistent reliability or something where they can't roll lower than a
Yeah.
10.
well,
So
9.
so
Lower than a 9.
20
Yeah.
damage.
There we go.
Are you talking about reliable talent?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
one I'm talking about.
Isn't that like a level 10 thing? I don't know. I'll check.
It is.
Yeah,
I
it-
think
it-
Probably
it is a
level
high
10.
level
Pretty
thing.
high level.
Yeah, but they do get it, which basically forfeits natural ones for them.
Mhm.
Like they can't
Oh, yeah.
roll lower than 10 or lower than 9.
True.
Hmm.
Just like a
Alright.
natural 20 doesn't mean that you automatically hit.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
stage in this campaign where I will say, okay, what is your total for your natural 20? Because natural 20 doesn't work anymore, and you're getting close to that stage. That's why this ability score on those locks, those were a high DC to save. And even if Beatrice, like Beatrice says, let's hope for a natural 20 because that's the only way I can get it. Is literally
No, I just remembered it for opposite for some reason. Like ability checks, like natural ones do not matter in attack rolls. A natural one always misses. No matter how high it is.
I see.
You see, a
Never mind.
natural one isn't really a critical failure. It's just like a natural 20 is a critical hit, but only in combat. Where a natural one would be only a natural one when it's an ability check.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
a bit confusing, but I got the point. So 20 damage on this zombie.
On that zombie, okay, that's what I wanted to know is where did you target? Okay. This is the one.
Wow.
I'll mark him as the one with the looks like leader's clothing of the head of the Church of Saloon.
Beatrice, are those friends of yours?
I wouldn't really call them friends, but I don't know how they ended up here.
Alright, correction. Are those Barovian friends of yours? Like Barovian friends of yours?
This one, he used to be in my church. I don't know about the others.
Yeah,
The one you just hit.
Yeah, these are creatures from the Forgotten Realms, from somewhere within where you're from. Well, where Beatrice is.
Well, I think I gave him a little bit of a makeover. So, sorry.
Just a little bit, just a tad.
With arrows.
All right, let's see what their movement speed is, because apparently they got a natural 20.
And apparently, Alv doing makeovers with arrows is not a good idea.
No, apparently not.
With Esmeralda, not Esmeralda. What was that one where I destroyed her hair or something with arrows?
Irina, yeah, you monster.
Irina's hair with arrows.
How dare you? Right, you're gonna learn something here. These zombies don't move very, very quick in water, but three of them, sorry, can attack at least. So 2 of them are gonna attack you, Roland, and 1 of them is gonna attack you, Beatrice. It's obviously the one that knows you for some reason. He's gonna attack Beatrice. The one that you just shot, Evelyn, it can't get to you, so it is going to Beatrice first. So
Okay.
I don't know what his name is. You're gonna have to tell me what his name is, Beatrice. But he is about to chomp on your body.
Richard? Is that you?
That you? Father Decimus. There we go. Father Decimus. Thank you. He's going to bite you first. Misses. Probably gonna miss all of these, but yeah. And yeah. His hands are so slick with the amount of time he spent drifting in the water here that it has turned any of his attacks effectively useless against you. You're rather surprised by the stench that's coming from him, but that's about it. Then we have the 3 that was, the 2 that is on you, Roland. Ooh,
Okay.
yay!
Alright, that hits.
Yeah, a whole 6 damage. Woohoo! 12 to hit.
Nope.
And a 8 to hit.
No.
So you said it was piercing damage, correct? The short sword.
Yeah.
Ah, so piercing is not what I'm looking for. It's not the target I'm looking for here. All right. That is
For
the
some reason, piercing is slash is short sword is piercing, I guess.
I guess.
Let me see. No, it's just that it seems more like it should be a slashing weapon.
Your father is going to say, you don't have any weapons on you, do you? He's going to talk to you, Beatrice or Evelyn.
I have a long. It was it was what I got from the prison cell.
I can use it. Yeah, it was. I think you said it was a long sword, right?
Yeah. Here you go. And I hand him.
Yeah. I'm going to use it as a spear for this because that's clearly what his attack is. But I can't be like, oh yeah, I have a weapon on me. So I'm just going to use it as a spear for the moment.
Oh, I was about to say you can just like put it out of the companion, but you disabled it.
I haven't. I have re-enabled compendium.
Oh, so you can just drag like the longsword into his character sheet. It works for NPCs too.
All right, cool. Let's do that then. Longsword.
Longswords are default compendium. They're
That too.
free.
That
You
too.
don't have
Yeah.
to have the compendium.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. But again, just so you can make easier for your life easier, Doc, you can just
Look at
pull
that.
it into his character sheet.
I've already done it. Thank you.
No, it just makes your life easier.
That's why I said thank you. That's why I said thank you very much. All right. So longsword. The werewolf makes 2 attacks, one with his bite and one with his claws or spear. Okay, so, but I can't do my bite attack because I'm obviously not a werewolf at the moment. I am just a human. So he's gonna
Let's bite him as a
Bite
human.
you.
I'm sure that'll do something.
It's a human.
Human bite.
No, unfortunately, it does specify that it has to be in wolf or hybrid form only. I'm not a hybrid either. But I'm going to next turn use my action if these things are still here to turn into a hybrid. Beatrice.
Disgusted at the sight of this horrible cleric,
Mm.
I'm gonna take out my holy symbol and do this.
Yeah, turn the unholy. All right. I have to read through all of this again. But if you can explain to me in simple terms.
DC 16.
DC 16.
They all
wisdom.
have to do a wisdom saving throw,
Mhm.
and DC 16, and they have to move away the fastest they can from me.
All right.
If they fail.
Anything you're yelling at as this disgusting thing that dared put you in the cells.
Oh no, my phone fell.
No, not really. I think I'm shocked to see him there.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 of them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and what would?
Those rolls.
I've got -2. What do you expect? I'm a zombie dude. What did you say the DC was?
16. They all fail.
They all fail. Yeah, they watch
Jeez.
the silvery light just emanating in this room, and their faces just goes. So obviously they have to use the dash action on their turn to run away from you.
Give me a second. Yeah, a turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. Yeah.
But if it does get hurt, then things change, correct?
Yeah. So if it gets hurt, this kind of doesn't apply anymore. So if you attack it.
Yeah.
Well, this
So-
is not the start situation. Then they do not have dot damage on them.
So Esmeralda is going to say, "All right, everyone, do not touch these zombies. They are afraid. Let's get a move on. Let's get a move on, people."
It's like, all right,
All right.
field trip's over. Let's everyone leave through the
Come on,
exit.
come on, little kitties, come on. She's gonna spend her turn moving to here, but she just gets to the top of this thing by the end of her turn as she uses a dash action. She cannot get any further up. But she is 10 feet up, so I'm gonna say this. Yeah. Io, you're up.
I'll do that too.
Excellent. Move where you would like to go to.
15 over here, and then dash action to. How far can I?
It's 10 feet up, so you can just climb up. Hey, Bloodwing, how are you doing?
There you go.
Why can I not change? All right, you're upstairs. Yeah, you're very much up there.
Any chance you can move from there? Because that's my planned jumping spot.
I don't think
I think he
I
can
can
only.
move another.
Yeah, I think he can only move to up here. He can't move anymore.
Just jump on top of me. It's fine.
I'll catch you.
I'll catch
you. Yeah.
Awesome, Bloodwing. All right, Roland, you are up.
Okay. Oh, wrong thing. I'm gonna move up here. I don't need to do any acrobatics or anything, right? It's automatic. Just 10 feet off.
It's 10 feet up. You guys are level 7. Are you really expecting me to tell you make an acrobatics check at level 7? The
I don't know.
The zombies try, but they're so afraid of this light to attack you, but they can't use their reactions to attack, which is sad.
Okay, well, if we're not gonna be doing any athletics or acrobatics checks, well, I'm just gonna go over here then. Being ready for anything. Oh, he's gonna go like over here, ready for anything.
All right. Evelyn?
Right. I'm gonna use my jump ability, or at
Mhm.
least the jump boots,
Jump
to
boot, jump. Go, rabbit, go.
jump 30 feet,
Jump.
Onto this throne. But
landing
why the
landing on the.
Right.
I don't have a choice. I mean,
I know.
is this like somewhere I can stand, or is this
Yep.
the edge?
That's the edge, but there is somewhere you can stand. So
Okay.
on this edge here, this is 2 large wooden thrones resting on this balcony. There is a little bit of a, you know how viewing platforms work, and behind the thrones hang a red velvet curtain 30 feet long. The ceiling here is 10 feet high. So the ceiling itself is 10 feet high. You've jumped into a smallish section here that's basically 10 feet from the water's edge and 10 feet up. So this whole thing is 20 feet up. So you were sort of scraping your head there, but you're okay. So I have to use my turn moving away from you, correct, Beatrice?
Yeah,
and
action.
and for the guy, I would do opportunity attack for the
go for
specific
it.
one.
Yeah, go for it. So it's I've got because I've only got 10 feet of movement. Or sorry, 20 feet of movement to start off with. That hits. How do you want to kill that man?
Straight through the bones of the neck, I guess. And I guess I don't know if I can do it. I would look if he has like something on him, like maybe if the skeleton is wearing something on him.
Sure, make a quick perception check. Are you looking for something specific or?
I guess probably he has like a huge ass holy symbol because he was like the head of the church.
Yeah, he has a golden symbol here. It's not as elaborate as the one that Io is wearing because that one's made of platinum, but he does have a holy symbol. Yes.
I'm gonna pick it up and use my movement if I can.
Yeah, his clothes have clearly been torn and shredded. It appears that there were claw marks going into his body here. Whatever brought him here was deadly.
I need to move to somewhere that doesn't have a PC. Is it fine for you, Doc, to roll anything that I need to roll? I can be access to a mic. I don't have access to Roll20 on the PC.
What do you mean? What's happening? I'm confused.
I'm just I can't really
Are we gonna
I can't really use my PC.
Okay, how long? How long? Because we can take a break here.
For an hour.
Ooh.
So I don't mind. I don't mind. I can see the screen. I just can't
All right, I'll give
operate Roll20.
I'll give Beatrice control of your sheets then. If you're fine with that, Beatrice.
Yep.
That I'll tell you just what to roll. That's it.
Obviously.
Not
Yep. All right.
It is backstory.
Yeah, read his backstory, Beatrice. Go for it. You've been so curious for.
I mean,
read it out loud.
I mean, I did tell you her backstory, so
The rest of them don't know it. That's why they want you to read it out loud. All right, so Emil is going to obviously
Fill us in.
just spend his time
The
there.
checking my. Oh, I spell checked everything. So yes, it's not even that bad. English.
All right. Yeah, that everyone sort of make it up to this balcony area here. You can see the zombies have spent their turn trying to get away from Beatrice. They are sort of retreating back into the depths here, but they can't really get closer to you. They're just doing the whole zombie thing from the bottom. I'm assuming you're not going to attack them until they're dead, or what are you going to do? I want to know so that we can take a break.
No. If it seems like they don't, if it seems like they can't get up, I don't see a reason to kill
Yeah,
them.
the zombies can't get up there. They have unfortunately the ability called loathsome limbs, which means that their skin is way too slick to be able to climb. Really, their skin literally just sloughs off their skin, off their bodies. I was about to say their skin sloughs off their skin, which would have made no sense. So they are ineffective at the moment. But I'm asking
Unless
Beatrice.
they're skinhead or something. Or they're snake zombies.
No, they're Strahd zombies. Strahd zombies are special zombies for this campaign only. You unfortunately have never
What?
learned what this special thing is about them because you've never used the correct weapon.
Are they snake straw zombies?
There might be snake Strahd zombies, but not in this campaign, I can tell you that much.
That sounds really terrible.
Imagine Uxie turning into a snake Strahd zombie. Or you turning into a snake Strahd zombie. Nobody.
Which one of me?
The
Why
Sunday
does-
one, the Yonti.
You.
You've only got one
Okay.
snake character. Yeah, Doggin.
Yeah.
Beatrice, is there anything you're doing? Or am I
No,
ending? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just joining them up and yeah, try to figure out what to do next.
Right, we're gonna take a quick break there then. While you guys figure out what to do next, while you're watching these zombies just spending their minutes going, whoa, whoa.
Oh my god!
Didn't reach it dead.
Kill it with fire!
Kill it with fire, kill it with fire.
Kill it with kindness.
We will return after this intermission.
We will return after this intermission while I speak to our other friends. I'm gonna, nobody, I'm gonna send you over to the split session. A split party zone, so we can discuss how we can get you into the session.
Okay.
All right.
I still
I
feel
feel
like our
special.
idea of him coming in as a zombie is a pretty viable one.
Oh no.
He just comes in with the rest of the zombies. Bruh, wait, I'm not a zombie.
What?
All right, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna take a quick break after this in a few seconds as well, just to get myself my refill coffee and all of the other things. But let's find out what Pizza's got to say. Hello.
I've got things to say.
You got things to
I like
say.
pizza.
I can be a sentient. You do like pizza. All right.
Mm.
So they are one room away from escaping
Okay.
here. And the big thing here is they have to choose which way they're going. They're going to be presented with a puzzle, and there might be some. I don't know. I can't remember if there's fighting. Actually, a good opportunity to check if there is actual fighting. There's only one time that there could be something that can fight them, and if that happens, then you won't be able to join the session. But otherwise, if they're able to solve the puzzle in here and get everything correct, they will be teleporting to the choice of where they want to go. They have got 7 or 8 places to go, so they'll probably most likely meet you somewhere there, depending on where they're traveling to. If it's an open place, yes, they'll meet you there. If it's the Amber Temple, it's going to be tough as well, because they're in even more danger than they are here, but we'll see what happens, right?
Okay.
It's just tough for me to say, okay, here you are, you've stumbled into
Surprise!
Surprise!
Your
If they go to an open area, I would say that you just got lost in the wilderness, looking for I guess Esmeralda, who hasn't returned in a day. You were then assigned to protect the winery, which will give
Oh,
you.
and this lady Esmeralda, or
Yeah, Esmeralda is the one on the right here. This one here.
okay.
She is currently with the party. Yes. Just ping everything everywhere. Sure, that works. Ping. So I will try and get you in as best I can, but right now it's just sort of impossible.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Just I don't know why we're
Alright.
all pinging, but yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying it so far. Obviously.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I did actually have to work on another character sheet.
Oh,
So
in this or what?
so yeah. For another campaign.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not like I'm like sitting around the whole time. So
I know.
I'm listening to the stuff that's going on, and I'm customizing the character sheet. But
Oh,
I'm having
right.
fun with it.
All right, cool. No, as long as
Yeah,
I know that you're not angry at me. I know you
Oh,
would
no,
never.
no.
You would never be.
I understand.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Have you ever seen me angry?
I don't think I have, and I don't think you've seen me angry once or twice before, but that's because of good reason.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
By
gonna
the
go
way,
back.
beard's looking good, by the way.
Sorry, my beard. Oh, thanks.
Beard's looking good.
Yeah, I should shave my beard one of these days. Ugh. Leave me
I
alone.
think it looks good, man.
Yeah. Well, the baldness and the beardness makes it great.
Yeah. You gotta have some hair on your face,
Exactly.
on your head.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let me go tell the others, and I need a break in my coffee because my voice is clearly going.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, he's dead. Good.
Hey, hello. Yep, I'm completely dead.
Just
Nice knowing you guys.
yeah.
You're all
Don't worry
talking to
about
a
Good.
ghost.
I hated him. I knew it. The zombie one was gonna work.
the only zombie you killed was him.
No.
No. Alright.
Why'd you
This is
do
not
it,
where I'm
Beatrice?
supposed
Why'd
to
you
say,
kill
are
him?
we the baddies?
Are you the bad guys? Are we the bad guys? Oh no.
No, it's are we the baddies?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get myself a cup of coffee. You guys can also go get yourself a cup of coffee while we do some ads. I should actually learn how to do some ads on Twitch.
Coffee.
Well, I'm sorry for you.
Just sponsor that mobile game that every other YouTuber sponsors.
No, the thing is,
Yeah,
a week
just-
ago, I got an email saying that I'm now allowed to put in actual ads on Twitch, but I haven't learned how to do that yet, which is sad.
Just make your own
I've
ad.
seen that
I'm sure
some
they wouldn't
ads. You
mind.
can, like put it in the background of your thing.
Yeah, but
Right.
this is that perfect opportunity to say we're just gonna run some ads for a few minutes and then be back. But I don't know how to do it on Twitch just yet, so one of these days.
Be back at you. One
So
of these days.
be right back,
Soon you're
guys.
gonna be making an entire
Some fake ads?
empire. Moo ha 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 ha.
Uh-huh.
Some fake ads.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, that's a lot of damage.
that's a lot of damage. Luckily, I do have a screen that actually does just play what the things I do in the future. So my future streams showing you what I stream next week,
Mhm.
or in this week, or in this month.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, be right
Okay,
back,
you're
guys.
popping in.
Mr. Freaking Nobody.
as you can see and as you heard, we are getting very, very close to getting these folks out of here. I think they can sometimes see the full map, which I don't mind. These are great players. They don't metagame a lot of things, and they've been stuck in this castle for a very, very long time. So I've been trying to get them out as well. So we will see how we can get them out in the meantime. Let's get back into all of this and see what's gonna happen.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, no.
Technically, you're a
That used to be
coffee.
like me.
Technically, I'm called the Great DM, Doc. Did you see that?
He
The
is
great
the greatest of the
DM Doc
DMs.
the first.
There we go, the Great DM,
The
Doc the
great
First.
coffee drinker.
Love my
The
coffee.
great coffee drinker.
Ooh.
What about the 14th?
No, I don't want to be 14th. I want to be the first.
Okay.
What about the 7th? I feel like the 7th whipped.
The eighth. The eighth is the.
Oh no. Oh no. What's happening, Io? Oh no. Alright, is everyone back?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
back. I'm just
I've been here.
I turned my session into more of a what's the thing is called? Not dream theater. What's the
The Theater of the Mind.
theater of the mind? Yes.
Hmm.
I
In
actually
my
know a
case, at
guy.
least.
Sorry, sorry to go retrace steps.
Mm?
I actually knew a guy who had who was a sixth of his name.
I knew someone who also had a number in his name, I think.
And it was like a really normal name, and I forgot what it was all of a sudden. But at that point, you might as well just keep naming your kids that, because at that point it's like,
You hear, Io? I should have called you Emil long ago. You should have been Emil the
Yeah.
second.
but at a certain point, it would be almost a shame not to continue the tradition. You know what I mean?
I know. So
My
yes.
name sounds like a number. Does that count?
Emil is going to say, yes, this is a wonderful location that you have brought us in. We are now looking down at these creatures. I do not know why I chose this accent suddenly. Ah, Io, could you remind me what my accent was? Speak some Russian, please.
This is
It is something like this.
Oh, yes, there we go. My
But
son.
I don't think my Russian accent is that good.
Yes, but my son, your Russian accent
My
is better
son, I
than...
forgot my accent.
my vodka. I might play my vodka.
Yeah. We have some
I
Russian
swear I'm a
accents.
human. I swear I'm a human.
I make mistakes, my boy. I make
Sorry.
mistakes. Esmeralda
Okay.
is just like, well done, Beatrice. You are improving by the day, I must say. So are we all just going to stand here and watch these creatures, or are we going to move this curtain
Let's
away?
move.
Any idea what's behind that
Yes.
curtain?
I was just gonna ignore that even before she asks, she just moves on.
All right. So who's
I
opening
think
the
I want to
curtain
have a
first?
look at the stairs though, if
Oh,
there's
go for
anything
it.
around. I'm curious. I mean,
Go for it.
he said like this castle is like devoted to his mother,
Mm-hmm.
so it could be it's like a mock
Mm.
thing for his parents. But I just want to have a look if there's anything like his initials or something
Go for it.
interesting around. Perception.
I think
Or-
investigation would be a good thing here. You're gonna spend a few minutes, but it's not too much.
I'm going to help her just because
Sure.
I do have proficiency in it.
All right. Do you want to roll separately then, Av, or give her advantage?
Would you let Av roll this just because
I think roll it separately now because Beatrice is already rolled and then.
All right.
Okay, so Evelyn wants to do it too,
Mhm.
or should I just leave it as it is?
Leave it as it is, yep. And Evelyn's gonna roll hers separately. Oh, there we go. 17 and 13. Oh, I see several rolls now. Evelyn?
No, so the first two are mine, and Evelyn rolled once.
What?
Mhm.
Oh,
Should I do it again? Because I got confused.
that's okay. No, it's okay. Did you roll, Evelyn, or not?
Evelyn,
Did that roll?
Oh, you did roll.
I rolled for
Beatrice-
her. Yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
she has the 13.
Oh,
third one
right.
is hers.
Oh,
Yeah,
hers is
third
the
one is
13.
hers.
Okay, so 17 and 13. Those are the two I'm looking at here. I was so confused. Oh, I see. There's the modifier. yeah, Evelyn, to you, these are just wooden thrones. There doesn't seem to be any significance here. But Beatrice, you do notice that there uh, appears to be one of these seats have been used several times before. The butt imprint is very very clear, I guess.
Okay.
It's used often, and it has been used recently as well. So whoever uses these chairs are still using them to this day.
Is it one of the two?
It's
You
one of the
said?
one of the two.
Okay. Okay. Not creepy.
Not creepy at all.
Yeah, I would just move after I notice it. Yeah, with the rest of the group.
All right, so who's
I
opening the
just
curtains
got
first?
reminded of Rick and Morty again.
I am.
Is this like we're going to be like putting a crown and like copies of Strahd like started laughing at us?
um, I think Beatrice can make an inside check with that knowledge she's learned. I'll say. Ooh, she's doing well with insight. Yay! Finally. You learn that, or you realize that whoever the victims are that are placed in this room, Strahd wants to entertain himself and watch them be tortured or be killed on his own. It's not a sixth satisfaction he gets, but it is a satisfaction nonetheless. It's not like it's his fantasy.
Like a zombie arena, kind of.
It's kind of, yeah. And these figures here, he enjoyed watching them be turned. Oh no. Alright, thanks for the reminder.
Okay.
Alright. Obviously, now that they've got nothing to do, they're just gonna eventually just float back down to the surface and return to their state of complacency, I guess. Peter, no spoilers, okay? Alright, Roland.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Alright, pulling back these curtains is a little bit anticlimactic. Because...
Something dangerous? No,
nope,
nothing.
just a door.
It's another room.
Yeah, just a door, in fact.
Guys.
Yeah,
I'm Batman.
behind these curtains is another room and a door with some light coming from underneath it, though. You do see clear light emanating from the door here.
I'm gonna look around to see if I can find any traps.
Okay.
Perception?
Perception first to find traps, and then investigation to set off traps.
Sure.
There are no traps in here.
Okay. And then investigation and the door didn't trigger anything for me, right?
Nope.
Okay. Seems to be clear. I'm gonna go through the door first, though, just in case.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna go through the door.
Question.
Do I die?
Why do you have Karam's voice? Also, should I limit you from not moving? I noticed earlier that you guys have not restrict movement on. I'm gonna limit you for a second. Yeah.
And before you check the door, maybe Evelyn should check with the maid's hand before you do anything on the door. Roland?
Yeah, mage hand could always
Okay.
work. That's what mage hand is for.
Okay. I don't know. I can't do anything else.
That's fine.
There's no voice I can come up with, Roland. I guess I'll just use my normal voice.
No, I'm just
Okay, then.
I'm joking with you as well. All right, Evelyn, you're being called.
Okay.
I guess Evelyn's not. It's AFK.
Are you there?
So,
Yeah, I mean, she has the maid's hand, so she would try to see if she can open the door with it, I guess.
Yep.
I guess I'll back up then.
This is a. What was this door again? This is one of those intricate doors, and I always forget these specific doors that is in this location. I don't know why, but literally always. Where is this?
If I remember correctly, it's very heavy.
Yeah, I remember these
And it's
doors were
locked.
heavy, and it was locked. As far as
I
I
remember
remembered.
casting knock on this door.
But I can't see it in the description today. Yeah, there's no description that says these doors are locked. Maybe it was for that specific campaign.
You fooled me.
I fooled you.
Your father.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to say this door is open.
Okay.
It's recently been unlocked. Let's say that, so that I don't sound like a
Yes.
fool. And if I find out later these doors are actually not, should actually be locked, I can't get you through here because Esmeralda just used all
Okay.
of her knock spells.
So slowly
Uh,
open with the maid's hand, peek,
Mhm.
and then move a bit, like open even further if nothing
There
seems to jump
is
on us or.
Yeah, there is this blazing fire in the center of this room that's illuminating this entire place. It's a strange looking room from the little bit you can see. Nothing jumps out of you so far.
Okay, then I guess, yeah.
I go inside then. I can't go inside now.
Nah,
I'm trapped.
I've
I'm trapped
restricted
forever.
I've restricted your movement because you've been cheating. People have been cheating.
I have never cheated in my entire life.
All
Okay,
right,
I'm
so
not a cheater, pumpkin eater.
this room is 30 feet square, rising to a 20-foot tall flat ceiling. A stone brazier burns fiercely in the center of this room, but its tall white flames produce no heat. The rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentations spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone, twice the diameter of a human eyeball, and made of a colored crystal. Do not move, please. No two
Okay,
stones are the
sorry.
same color.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep, so
There you go.
in the center of this room, right, there is these stones here, each different colored,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, let me see. There are also indentations between this. The rim of the brazier is covered with 7 cup-shaped indentations, spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone, twice the diameter of a human eyeball and made of a colored crystal. No two stones are the same color. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass that's above the fire here, as tall and as wide as dwarf rings. I'll move Io because I don't know if I can see. And I'll move you guys into here. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass as tall and wide as a dwarf hangs 10 feet above the brazier, suspended from the ceiling by thick iron chains. All the sand is stuck in the upper portion of the hourglass, seemingly unable to run down into the bottom. Written in glowing script on the base of the hourglass is a verse in common. You see to the right and the left of you 2 9-foot tall iron statues of knights on horseback, poised to charge with swords drawn, stand deep in alcoves facing each other. The brazier sits between them. You also see these 3 doors, middle, right, and left, exiting
What
this room.
what's written on the brazier?
Yep, for that I need to not show my stream the writing anymore. Alright, I'm just gonna move everyone in here as well. Alright, so written on the brazier, cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb. Yellow to master's tomb.
If I'm not sure there's gonna be too much, but can you repeat that, please?
Sure.
Can I write it down?
Yep, that's what your notes are for.
Yeah.
But can you copy it?
I'm going to copy it now because I know this is a lot. This is obviously one of those meh things. Once you've finished copying and pasting it, I'm going to roll 1000 d20s to clear the page.
Oh, Jesus. Don't let me copy it so well. I'm just gonna copy everything.
Yeah, just give me a moment.
I know. I will just chat to Pizza and chat here. Hey.
You're not allowed. You can't. You can't be
Does
here.
this
You're
have
nobody.
anything to do with the piece of paper we got from Ramadan?
Yeah, you want to check the piece of paper that you got from Ryan?
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything that matches up with what we just read here.
There are some colors that do match up here. The green matches up. The let's see, the indigo matches up, and most recently, the which one was it? I always forget which one this is. Orange. No, not orange. What am I talking about? Violet matches up. So all in those different times, of course, but yeah, these colors do match up. It appears that this is the system that Rahidon was writing down. Strahd was using.
Does his paper say anything like more specific?
Unfortunately not, no.
So the last note was for Violet.
Yes.
But we don't know when he wrote it or either. So we don't know if he wrote it like the time when Strahd disappeared.
He did write the time. It was literally after the dinner you had with him.
Okay.
What color was that?
That was violet.
Violet.
Okay, I throw in violet and I jump through.
Okay. You're just throwing in violet. You're just running up, throwing in violet, and jumping through.
I've got to throw in violet into the fire and jump into the fire.
All right. So first things first is what was it? You take the stone, the violet stone here. The fire itself turns this violet color as well. As you take the stone and throw it into the fire.
Okay.
And then you say you jump.
Jump into the fire.
All right.
What happens?
He disappears.
I'm gonna look at Esmeralda and then try from her reaction to see if we should follow.
She's obviously shocked and surprised by the werewolf. I was going to spend some time deciphering this, but he clearly got something that we didn't. I guess follow him?
We can't leave him alone.
No.
Let's go.
I go into the fire then.
All right. Yeah, you have 5 rounds here, so you have 16 seconds. So you just jumping. All right. All right. Excellent, I guess. You're getting deja vu. All right. I'm gonna black screen you all and take you back to the landing page while I open some things up. A map up that I did not prepare for today because I don't know which of the stones you would be throwing into the fire. I just made the assumptions, and I'd hoped that you would choose the correct one. Yeah, just initiative roll it all. Yeet. Those who are not.
Wait, that wasn't the correct one?
You will never know. Literally, you will never know.
I want to fight a dragon.
Takes us to Strahd himself. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna kill you guys now.
Yeah, why not? All right, let me put some tokens up here.
That's not a good sign.
Well, it's your tokens, I would hope.
I hate you, by the way.
Why?
Nobody. I hate nobody.
Oh, you hate nobody.
Why?
Why nobody?
What's the matter?
I just said I hate nobody. Why are you upset? I don't dislike nobody.
Wow.
I'm good with everybody. I just hate nobody.
You are such a monster.
I was messing with my icon in the thing.
Oh, okay. Right, some people are gonna land on other people here, because unless I would have moved, so that's okay, I guess.
How dare you guys land on me? I'll kick you in the something.
In the something. Let me also make sure that movement is actually restricted on this map too, so that you do not know where you are currently. Okay, Okay, I've got Roland, I've got Beatrice, I've got Evelyn, I've got Io. Who am I missing here?
Not so fancy anymore, huh? Nobody.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Got him.
Nobody can change their name, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, so no one's allowed to? So he's gonna be stuck as nobody forever? Cool, 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 cool.
All right, I want. Oh, that's who I'm missing. I'm missing Esmeralda and your father. I was like, I knew I had a lot of people here a second ago, but I couldn't remember why I had a lot of people. You're all confusing me.
Wait, hold on.
Oh man,
I
seriously.
like it how we're all just doing circles.
All right,
Which one's the real Roland?
The real Roland.
the real Roland. Please be sure up. All right, so let's go back to the main page here and see who is doing what now that you are at this place that you do not know where it is.
Bad influence.
You all can hear blowing wind, cold. It is suddenly very, very, very cold, but you are very, very close to the outside. So that means you are not in Castle Ravenloft at the moment, or somewhere outside of Castle Ravenloft. You don't know. But you're in a small room. I will give you the description in a second, and then just take you over the map. There is a cold hearth standing across from a door that has been barred. The wind is howling down a chimney here. There is a stone staircase leading up in the south wall, and 3 windows look out over a foggy sea of nothing. That's where you find yourselves.
Okay, guys, I'm very sorry, but I just felt like this was maybe the way to go.
Well, I mean, the temple is supposed to be on one of the 2 mountains, so I think
Also, we are not in the castle anymore.
yes, and we can take a long rest finally.
Finally. That is what you were looking for, right? Well,
Yes.
it appears I am once again in a cell of some kind. It is much colder. Thank you for the jacket. That was very useful.
You are very welcome, father.
Now, how do I supposed to get back home from here?
Well, let's zoom out on the map to see where we are.
What
Say that.
what map are you
Say
talking about, my son?
that.
What map are you talking about, my son? I am so confused.
Can we determine which mountain we're on from here?
I think it's going to be very, very difficult seeing as... Ooh, what is it? It's sort of early morning, but the wind is blowing here. You can rip out the map, sure.
Can we see Barovia?
No, you can't.
I mean,
you look out of
the
this
castle,
window.
the castle.
Well, when you look out of this window, you can literally see nothing. It's just fog and darkness, and if you really press your face up against the window, which is going to be freezing cold, but you're a werewolf, so what does it matter? You can hear ice crackling, and you're looking down, and it's 1,000 feet drop. So it's almost similar to what Castle Ravenloft was. You could be in a tower there.
Oh shit, this is very high. Stairs up? There are stairs up?
Yep, those stairs here, yes.
Can I go up?
Sure, you can go up.
What do I see?
Good question. You see the upper floor of this tower, and a wooden staircase leading to a trapdoor, and another empty hearth.
Okay, I'll go up.
Are you gonna go up the iron ladder? Sorry.
Yeah, the iron ladder. I'll
Okay.
go up.
Okay. So getting out there. Where are you? Here you are. Wee. What did I do with your token? Did I just destroy your token? I know you're.
No, I'm on the 2nd floor.
There we go. All You are suddenly exposed and in cold wind. I think you're gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw here.
And I'll go back immediately
Yeah.
after I do a perception check.
All right. Make a quick perception check. Yeah, this is freezing cold. This is a 10-foot tall gold-plated statues that stand atop these battlements. All of them are female. All of them are facing outwards. Each one depicting a human female knight holding a lance.
Ooh.
Cold wind stirs the snow under which you see various human skeletons in rusty mail. Ooh. It's freezing cold. You're going to be taking some cold damage here.
That's fine, but I'll go back down and say, like, don't go out.
Don't go up.
Don't leave this tower. It's very cold outside. And I'll try to start making a fire in the empty hearth.
All right. Yeah, they're the Northern Wall in Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. They're in Game of Thrones just suddenly. Campaign just shifted from Curse of Strahd to Game of Thrones. That's canon.
I hate you.
I'm an
people.
imposter.
I hate you.
All right. So speaking of Teach. Hello, Teach.
Is it frozen popsicle?
Right, sorry.
Yes.
You're over here. Hello. You can see you're here with an old man. You met him along the way.
Mhm.
You got very.
I got so excited that I accidentally disappeared out of the game.
This old man has been mumbling under his breath and freezing. Has led you to this freezing section here of the mountains. You've been walking along the Tselenka Pass for a few miles now. Not that you know this is the Tselenka Pass, but it's just somewhere. This old man seems to believe that this is the best road to take, but you are quite literally between a shelf here. You can see that these things here, going up and down, that's a small little narrow path. This is a shelf of rock which the mountain road clings and grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply toward dark rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone, lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall, which you are standing next to here, this section here, is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green fire. There's literally fire coming from behind this portcullis. On the other side of this dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone, topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. On the other side of the gate here, Rictavio.
Is
Yes.
sorry, is the fire warm? Just asking for a friend.
You're asking for a friend. It's very, 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 very warm.
I was going to ask that.
Yes, heat is emanating. The snow that's already covered on this side is melted. But yes, this old man has introduced himself as Rudolf von Richten, and he's mumbling under his breath and he's saying, "Oh, this appears to be a very I can't do my German accent today. This appears to be very, very dangerous. We could kill ourselves if we attempt to go through those green flames, you know."
Gosh dang it, old man! Why'd you bring us up here? This place is freezing.
Research, my boy, research. I need to do some research, but I need to have safety, you know.
He's just gonna go up to the bars and like hold his hands out for warmth.
For warmth. Yes,
Why
excellent.
are we here?
Well, this is the road to the Amber Temple. We are going to hopefully get some answers there.
Oh, you and your answers all the time.
What do you mean all the time? I only met you this morning. Actually, no. You have. Sorry, you've met him before. I forgot that you've met Rictavio before, but Rictavio was a half elf bard. Now he's told you that he is actually a vampire hunter, looking for answers to kill Strahd.
All right.
So just just for all of your sakes, this is the side view of the mountain that you currently find yourself in. Sorry, show to players. So Teach, you and Rictavio are standing at that front gate, looking at that tower with the golden figures. But the golden figures are behind that tower. And Rictavio is trying to figure out how to get on that side.
Should we call for someone to open the gates, or is there nobody here?
I'm assuming there's nobody here, my boy. It's just you and I.
Right.
I prefer it this way, of course.
Are you a bit of a loner then?
What gave that away?
Alright, so I climb.
No, I would suggest not to climb. No, you see him looking up at the walls and the statues above the walls with a concerned face. No, give me a moment to think about this.
All right. Peach sits down.
Yep, he's gonna have to think a while.
Staring at him.
Freezing or not freezing?
Oh, I am not freezing anymore.
Yeah, I'd say the heat emanating from the green flames is sort of giving your backside some warmth. Back inside, you have made a fire, Io?
Yeah.
Made out of my usual thing.
What is your usual thing, Evelyn?
Being unregularly sized everything else.
You sound tired.
I am.
What happened?
I'm really tired today.
Aww, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's like the thing where you did a lot of things and one day and then everything drops on you like an anvil.
Ah, I see. Well,
Teach's voice.
I'm happy with Teacher's voice, I guess. It was just suddenly Teacher's voice, and it's like, nope, I don't want it anymore. She's gone.
Kick him out! Get rid of him!
Get him out. Beatrice, Roland, and Io, what are the three of you doing?
We should probably be discussing of whether or not we're going to take a long rest.
Well, we are. Since it's so cold outside, and we might have to travel longer to. We don't even know where we are, but we are in a kind of safe place. It's warm, and we haven't rested for a while.
Yeah, literally nothing
So
attacked you.
maybe we should take shifts at least, and I can also have a look from the windows. But maybe it's too risky to scout outside for things.
Alright, so you're gonna start preparing for your long rest then.
Yeah, let's just try to have a look
Yeah.
what's outside this door.
Yeah. So you want to try and unbar that door.
Yeah.
Alright, so make me a strength check, please. Whoever wants to do it, you get the advantage from the other. Because the ice and snow sort of has started melting the iron-bound wood from whoever placed the bindings inside this door. So you can see there is some kind of barrier before this door. Whoever was in here, and you saw there were skeletons at the top of the tower. They didn't move when you looked outside. They were sort of frozen in place.
Okay. Let me help you with this, Beatrice. You're much stronger than me.
So strength.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Wow, really bad today.
You have time at least, but at the moment it's not opening. It's just scraping.
Does the room look used, by the way? So when we arrived, did we see like signs that there were tracks of like snow inside, or
No recent. Well, I think that would require an investigation check actually.
okay?
Yeah. Especially now that Io's already mucked up the evidence. Good job, Io. Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Doesn't appear that there are any recent signs really that you can note or can see. if there was any living thing in here, it's definitely not recent.
Okay.
There's no fresh snow or anything like that. And
I'm afraid.
I know your assumption is that you're hoping or thinking Strahd might have been here. Strahd wouldn't leave any kind of evidence if he was.
I mean, also curious if there's any life around.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if this place is used by people, something like trying to figure out
From
if
that
someone will
investigation,
return
yeah, from that
here.
investigation check and from the fact that the hearth was extremely cold when you got it, there is no one that is currently here or would be here for the next 2 or 3 years. Or has been here for the last 2 or 3 years.
I'm afraid the door is stuck with ice. I can't open it. I can try a bit later.
Okay.
Yeah, your father will, I guess, also prepare for a long rest, even though he's been all bluster and things to return to your mother. He's also sort of been exhausted by being in a cell for over 4 years. So, having that jacket has cooled him down enough that this will not give him hypothermia, which is the problem we'll have here, of course. And he has the long coat. Esmeralda does not. I think Roland, you might have one. Evelyn, you have one, and Beatrice, you have one, correct?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got them from Kresk.
So that is exactly what this is for. This will help you. You will not be suffering the effects.
Okay.
Did you take your 5 cold damage, by the way?
No, I did not. Now I did.
Now you did. All right, Roland, is there anything you're doing?
So out of game, I'm actually driving to work. I'm just here listening, and I'll say some things every now and then. But
All right, so
don't keep going back on me because it's gonna be really loud.
yeah, no, it's fine. You will then just prepare for your long rest, and we will sort that out at some point. No worries. Then that means that I can jump back to Rictavio and teach here on the outside, freezing their butts off. All right. I have had these thoughts, and I still have to make these thoughts. We have to find a place to make shelter.
Well, how about this?
Yes.
How about I take my fancy sword
Yes.
and I start hacking at the bars until they break?
I see. I am not afraid of the bars, you know. I think those bars can open, and they will stay open for about a minute. I am afraid of the green fire. Because walking through that green fire will deal quite a bit of damage.
Why don't we just climb over, then?
I'm afraid that those statues might wake up and attack us.
Well,
Which would you prefer, the fire or the statues?
I don't know. I could probably block the fire with my shield a little bit.
You hear Rictavio chuckle a little bit. I see. You're that kind of warrior.
What's the matter? I'm really hardy, aren't I? Don't I look it?
Yes, you look hardy. You do look hardy. I am... Jesus, that Arcana check. Whoa, Rictavio, cool it down a little bit. Ruov and Richten knows what he's doing, clearly. I was just out of curiosity.
Don't you have any magic, Shizzle Whizzle, that you can dispel the fire?
That is what I was hoping for, but I do not have any dispel magic. I have remove curse. I have dispel evil and good, but I don't have the spell slots for it at the moment. No, I do not have that prepared for today. I am a cleric, you see. I am not a wizard. I'm a cleric. I can heal you.
Right.
So I guess our only option here is to run through that fire.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, he'll point. He'll point to the smoke that is currently billowing out of this tower that a moment ago, when you approached, there was nothing. It appears that I was wrong.
Sorry.
Yeah, from his perspective, he's pointing it to it over from his side. It appears that I was wrong. There appears to be life on this desolate rock. We might have more to contend with once we are through this green flames.
Should we yell and say hello?
No,
Can anybody-
no, boy. I mean, no, do you want to get yourself killed?
Right. Okay.
You remember who rules this land. If you let
Yes.
that monster knows that you are here, you are dead meat.
Land number 3. Climb along the cliffside.
No. Unless you want to fall 1,000 1,000 teeth. There we go. Wow, a thousand. Very wrong campaign. If you want to fall 1,000 feet to your death, go for it. No, I think our only option is to run through those flames.
All right.
I'm
You
going
can run
to.
through the flames and hide.
Excellent. Right. So you
Alright.
see the old man just pushing open the gates, and just as he touches the gates, it suddenly just swings open, like obviously magically, but just goes and stays open for a little bit.
All right, Terrio, and I charge forward. This is the worst idea I've ever had.
This is the worst idea you've ever had.
Fire.
All right, so this is a curtain of green flame that fills this entire archway of this gatehouse. So for the first time that you enter, I would like you to. All right, yeah, no, you don't do anything. Or on the start of your turn, you are immediately set on fire, and you are taking this much damage.
Can I just run through?
Yeah, you can just run through. Well, it's not
Okay.
too bad.
Okay.
60-10 fire damage.
And
Yep, Rictavio is going to do the same thing, and he also takes. Oh, he takes less than you do.
dang it.
Even though he looks like a frail man, he looks perfectly fine. And he starts patting down the green flames. Oh,
He just looks at him with this like really annoyed look, and you can see that his hair is just singed.
I did tell you that it would hurt a little bit, didn't I?
Yeah, you did warn me. Should we sneak up on these people?
Yes, I think we do not really have a choice, as he points up. The statues seem to have woken up either way.
Oh.
Those appear to be very, very dangerous. I think running and screaming would be the option here. No?
How about hiding and... I can't hide. I'm not good at it at all. All right.
You see anywhere to hide, dear boy? As obviously as you're looking on the other side of this this valley area, the cliff just continues to go straight up and straight down, and the path continues further to a bridge of some kind. But the closest thing that you can see here is this door, where the smoke is coming out of. You see Rictavio is literally running to that side there.
Okay, well, he's gonna run over here then.
He's gonna knock on the door, and he's going to say, I don't know who is in there, but please, we need your help immediately. Beatrice.
Okay, I'm gonna run. I think I will recognize the voice.
You will recognize the voice from the other side of this door, yeah.
Roland will follow Beatrice.
Alright.
I'll try to open it again.
Yeah, please do. These rocks will not stop their attack. Ooh, initiative. Oh, that is not enough. Are you yelling anything?
Did I try to melt some of the ice with Sacred Flame?
Go for it. Welcome, Teach, to a rock attack.
11 damage.
It's gonna lower the DC, but the DC you have here was 22, I think. So lowering the DC to 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's try one more time, Beatrice. We need to
Okay.
get this door open, I think.
I mean, I would keep trying, I think, because...
Alright, quickly roll me initiative here, just so
Oh.
you know what... Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, there we go. The rocks will not be attacking this day. You are very, very surprised to see Rictavio running in, followed very, very closely by Teach.
Oh, I know you.
Should I describe appearances?
Please, yeah, sure, please describe what you look like.
Teach. I assume that I kind of been going off the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Teach looks like he used to with his armor and stuff on. Although he's a red-headed dude that has a long sword and a shield. And although he used to be clean shaven, he seems to have a bit of stubble, and he's got a bandage wrapped around his head that may have been washed in streams, but hasn't been cleaned that well.
Yeah, there were some streams along the way from you traveled quite a distance to actually get here. So you've been tired, you've been lost, you've been confused.
His split armor seems rather beaten up and battered.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, he's healthy. kind of. Sort of. Maybe.
Rictavia is going to look at you, Io, and say, I'm assuming you are talking about myself?
Of course.
Yes. The last time we spoke, I certainly was not in this form, but yes, hello, welcome. I am... Whoa, this is a big group of people here. How did you end up here? And where did you come from?
Oh, we jumped in the fire.
We just jumped in fire as well, too surprisingly.
That we did. Do you know these people?
Well, Cheech, the only person you don't know here is Io.
Well, remember he.
All right, yeah, right, I remember. You know these people quite well too.
Do I?
Well,
well, she looks familiar, sort of. And he points at Beatrice.
You really don't remember anything?
Well, my memory's a little spotty since I got
Well, come inside and sit down and let me get this door, like, close it, because this cold is not gonna help.
Yeah, and the rocks,
yes.
the rocks that actually did fly down for a second, but then couldn't find anything, have returned back to their stone form. So, Beatrice, as you closing the door, you see these large, elongated creatures that had turned from stone to flesh and are turning back from flesh to stone again, seemingly protecting this large greenish flame from outside. I'm going to give you a quick view for outside so you can see what's going on there. But yeah, these two things at the top of this tower turn back into stone slowly, and there's a green flame, just this large section of flame just going. Well, it does seem a little bit cozy in here.
It's a lot warmer.
How did you two end up here? We were worried that you were already at the temple, and Strad is trying to find you. Van Richten.
But you see, Strad is a fool. He doesn't understand his own land. Because if he did, he would have recognized that the old toy maker should not be outside. You see, I was waiting for you all to arrive so we can go to the Werewolf Den, which I see. I'm assuming, I don't know if you went. I don't know. I don't care. And I had disguised myself as our old friend, the toy maker. You remember him, no?
Nope.
Yes. No.
Yes, no. Beatrice, Evelyn.
Yeah,
you would know who he is, but yeah.
Okay.
Beatrice? Yep.
Yeah, your weird friend that has your monkey.
Yes. Unfortunately, I could not have Piccolo with me. I wish I had Piccolo with me. But yes. Welcome. Would you like a little toy for a boy or a girl? That one, yes. When he saw...
That's a good accent.
I thank you. When he saw me disguised as him, he just ran past me. I was about 100 feet from the tower when he came upon the ruins. I watched him searching for me for quite a while. And then I do not know where he went. Sorry,
I'm starting to put down my bedroll.
Alright, excellent. I was interrupting you, Teach. You wanted to say something.
Cool. Well, it's nice to meet you people I apparently know. Sorry, my apologies for not remembering. my memory's been a little spotty since I got hit in the head by a giant tree. Right.
Yes. Rictavia is going to lean into you, Beatrice, and Evelyn, since Evelyn is also there. Yes, I've had to do some extensive healing in the past few hours since this morning, but it appears to have not worked too well. I thought when he ran past me screaming Esmeralda's name, I was surprised that he didn't recognize me. Obviously, Rictavio is also, or Rudolph is obviously gonna just give a cursory nod to Esmeralda. The two of them will just give starry glares. Or starry glares? What the hell is that? Steely glares
Yeah.
to each other.
Oh, actually, I do have a question. Did you know me as Teach Cresco?
Yeah, that's not your actual name.
Oh, sorry. I just needed to make sure because I kind of knew what my name was because it was written on a piece of my clothing.
And on your shield, dear boy, and on your sword. You've had your name written in quite a few places.
Oh, right. It does say it there. Oh, that's so strange.
I know. It is, isn't it? Rudolph is going to give you a little wink again, Beatrice.
Well, you know what? We have some time. Let's spend some time. I will explain what I remember. Like, I will recount the last few days as soon as you arrived here, and maybe it will help you remember things. And then we can go to sleep.
Yes.
All right. Also, who's this Strahd fellow?
Oh, we have a lot.
Just stay away. Just stay away from him for now.
We have a lot of explaining to do, dear boy, and we have a long evening ahead of us. Clearly, we are safe here. He does say this in a questioning tone, but you can see from the look in his eyes that you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
So we have time to catch up.
All right, tomorrow we can talk about Count Bob. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Count Bob? Oh no, Count Bobula. All right, if you are all happy with that, I'm happy to end the session there.
It's the worst phrase to use for the last thing.
That's why I want to end it right there. Just
Bob.
Count Bobula. It's the last words you hear as you all sort of drift to sleep after a horrible day spent in Castle Ravenloft. For Teach, a horrible day spent lost in the woods, looking for Esmeralda, not finding her because she had hurried a long way too quickly for you. And Io, at least, having a great day reuniting with his father, but also having a horrible day with his father telling him that he should get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. So, yes, you guys may take your long rest. Yes, you may level up.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've been waiting for this for a long time. So you are all now level 7. We're going to deal with that in a second. You can
Level 8.
Level 8, sorry, yeah. You can start rolling for health and all the other things, but I just want to end my stream and then we can chat about that. I will double check how much XP you get.
34,000.
34,000, excellent. But yes, I'm going to say goodbye to my stream in a second. So I'm going to mute myself and I'll be right back. Well, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And it has been really, really awesome just getting them out of that castle. And I did not expect it to go the way it went. Like I said before, is they had the option to go anywhere they wanted with those stones. I sort of forced them into the Talenka Pass one because it was the safer route. If they went straight to the Amber Temple, there was a chance that they would be attacked immediately. And if they went anywhere else or got confused by what was happening, it would have also been bad. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me level these guys up. They have been waiting for a very, very long time. I will see you on Thursday for our Dragon of Icespire P campaign. And see you all next time. Also, obviously, sorry, I forgot. On Twitch's side, if you could join me for a raid to Cyber Houdini, that would be awesome as well. Now I gotta say goodbye.